Hello, everybody, and welcome into Undercity, episode number 8. I'm going to go ahead and pass this off to Hale, our storyteller. So, sir, run it. It's yours.
Good evening, all. I am Hale, the beneficent storyteller of Undercity. These marvelous people, beautiful, splendid, spectacular, gorgeous people.
You're cute, too.
Which I can say because Sloth's not here. Are my marvelous players who no doubt will do all sorts of terrible, terrible things this evening. And I might very well be describing some uncomfortable and difficult things. This is supposed to be kind of an adult show. And obviously we trust you guys to consume what you want to consume. If anything feels a little bit uncomfortable, just take yourself off and have a little break and come back and see us a little bit later on when the moment has passed. Now, Undercity. Undercity is a dark place. Undercity is approximately 3 miles square, containing millions of people cramped on top of one another. 13 levels. Tight corridors. Small communal rooms, large communal spaces, tunnels under the streets. It's here where our story will take place. Jackson, why don't you start us off by reminding us what happened in the last session?
Well, started off with Transporter is still injured, so we did what we always do and began to split up to go and do various things while he needed time to recover.
Okay. And how did we split up?
The doctor went to go find medicine to see if he could expedite the recovery process, if at least temporary.
Mm-hmm.
The detective went to go talk to the leader of... well, I'm blanking on their names right now.
The Gambinos.
The Gambinos. That's right. Yes, the leader of the Gambinos, about some strawberries that we're using to frame the Turk with. The priest went to go get some weapons, knowing that the transporter's low on bullets.
Just remembered that whole scene. Oh, God.
I was way too into knives.
Knives were acquired. We gave the child, I gave the child a knife. Other people thought that might not have been a good idea, but I think being able to stab someone in Undercity is a necessity.
I have a knife.
No!
Where did you get the knife from, Jackson?
I got it from a strange fellow by the name of Benny.
Oh, Benny.
Benny really likes people getting stabbed. So he was more than happy to sell the knives so that more people out there could be stabbed.
Do you remember what he asked you to do?
He wanted me to go stab someone.
Yeah, but he wanted you to do something quite specific where you did that. You think of old Benny when you're sticking it in someone.
I was about to say, yeah, I think he wanted me to think of him while I was stabbing someone.
You want to stick it in me right now, don't you? Look at you. Nasty little poppet, aren't you? Stick it in me.
Like, as fuck, I was like, I think I want to walk away or earmuff on some of this.
It got weird,
It
friends.
was strange, yeah.
Benny. He ain't got no guns, though. Damn.
He had some bullets, though, didn't he?
He did have bullets. We got some bullets for the transporter.
You know, that begs an understanding of the relationship between the transporter and Benny, because midway through we received a message of, if Benny gets out of line, rough him up a little. And Benny was like,
Oh, you're friends with a transporter, right? All right.
like he was into it already. Like he was like lowering the collars. Like,
Come on then. Where you gonna do it? Where's it?
it was just, Benny was a lot.
Then I sent Benny to a possible site of gang violence so he could go loot bodies, and he was ecstatic. Probably wanted to go see if they got stabbed.
Yep. Perfect. Kirby,
Yes.
how did your visit with the Gambinos go? Or
I
more
would
specifically,
say-
the uncle.
Pretty good. I got the Gambinos going after the Turks, got hit on. Went right over the detective's head because that just happens on a daily for him, apparently. So,
Instructions uncleared. Detective stuck in Undercity.
mission failed successfully, I think, is how I would describe that.
Good. 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 Glad to hear it.
I was told to be wary of the Sullivans.
Oh, yes, you were.
So, yay. Be wary, don't do anything for them. Too late. It's a little bit too late to not do anything for them.
It's like good advice that you just can't take.
Yep.
Alanis Morissette?
Mm-hmm. That's the that's the inspiration for this entire game.
No! God, no. All right.
Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You made a little visit to someone, didn't you?
I made a couple of visits.
Why don't you tell me about your visits?
Well, I sought the pharmacist, first and foremost, and that was a kinship of I guess I should have expected it to be that way. He was a rather hospitable fella. I'm pretty sure he was feeding me formaldehyde. I'm not certain of it, but it was terrible fluid. Really terrible fluid. Glad I'm not blind. Pretty sure I am sterile now, but that just might be a side effect of existing in this space. He guided me to a group. The group it's evading my name, but I can tell you about the group. I just don't remember what they were called.
The Dragons.
The Dragons, of course. Yeah, the Dragons.
It's another one of the criminal families of Undercity.
He said they weren't just chemists, they were artists, and they are capable of doing things that even the pharmacist can't quite accomplish. So that I should use his name and see to the Dragons speak to their leader, which was a weird experience. Really weird experience. They were I'm not sure if you've ever heard the saying of a monkey can't sell bananas. But all of these guys were dipping into the personal stash. And I'm not sure if that was by accident or by design. But they were squirrely. They were dexterous. Bouncy. I would even say bouncy with the way that some of their bodies would strike surfaces and they just got back up. They were like 9-year-old boys, they could just fall down a flight of stairs and be like, oh, I'm good, and run off because they were weird like that. But the leader was something else. He was aware of my position in Undercity. He is also aware that I have aided many of the other organized families in the Undercity. And he said that I would have, if I were to work with them, that I would be under their protection, which is interesting because I'm certain a few other people would have something to say about that. But he gave me something to give to the transporter that would knock off the threat of immediate threat of his survival if he were to go down. Something that would keep him alert and would numb his responses to outward influence. But that he would go, not necessarily comatose, but that the come down would be quite severe. Yeah, so I acquired that under the guise that we established a meeting to organize our feelings and how we want to handle the relationship going forward. And we tabled that there, that we would come back. I brought it back. I told him that we would administer it basically just before we headed out. We had a very limited window. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how most of my experience went. Am I forgetting anything?
Don't think so.
I don't think so either. Oh, we were instructed to stay away from the bathhouse. Yeah, the uncle told the detective of their entire meeting was apparently well done, favor owed, stay away from bathhouse, goo goo gaga, and that was it. That's exactly how the detective expressed this, and that's exactly how the doctor believes it didn't go down, though he has no reason to believe otherwise. So he is just holding, he's holding for purchase, waiting for something to happen, and we'll see. We'll see. Whatever happens, right? There's not much he can do about it at this point. He set up a lot of dominoes. It's all going to fall soon. Just hoping that he's not caught at ground zero.
Okay. Perfect. Ortizan. What did you get up to in the last session?
Well, something kind of important happened between the doctor and the urchin, and it ended up involving the courtesan. So TLDR, the doctor was not pleased that a deal was made to give his scalpel up without his consent. Basically, he was out, we couldn't get him awake, and we were in a tight spot. So on behalf of the doctor, the courtesan said, yes, fine, take the scalpel. And my memory, the memory that she gave up, was the face of her mother. And the doctor didn't think that was fair. So the doctor decided to think the urchin into existence, so to speak. He thought of the urchin, and kind of like a bad case of herpes, he popped up. And there was a back and forth about whether or not it was a fair trade. And the urchin called the courtesan over. Well, technically the doctor called the courtesan over and was like, and involved her in the conversation, which amounted to the urchin saying, the doctor is not pleased with the deal that you made, so I'm going to be taking something else from you instead. And there was a lot of circle talking by the urchin, but the way what he said was interpreted by the courtesan and the doctor is that things were going to, what they had interpreted him saying is that he was going to take her memories from before they got there. The doctor and the courtesan went in back of the clinic and had a short conversation about it, and basically it amounted to, it's probably fine, what's the worst that could happen. And when they went to the front of the clinic, the urchin was gone, the scalpel was there, but the courtesan did not lose what she remembered from before. And this has been interpreted by the doctor as the urchin being benevolent, because the urchin did say that they had been friends previously. So that is the belief that is being glommed onto by the doctor. Um, the courtesan, I don't think is so sure about that. But we can discuss that when game starts.
Well, that seems like a good moment for our camera to come up. Firstly, as is now tradition in darkness, light suddenly spills onto the screen as a cabinet is opened and the camera flies out past the doctor's head, circles the room in the surgery, and takes up residence in the corner, looking down. Our entire crew is here. The transporter laying on the bed. Is it a bed?
It's like the surgery table.
Yeah, surgery table. Still recovering. Everyone basically arrayed around him. You have the floor.
Okay, so this is just moments, basically moments after he collected the scalpel, right? Like that's where it's sticking into. I mean, I think what this looks like from everyone else's point of view is the doctor is maybe a little pensive, and there is some like lingering surprise where he's not certain how he should probably feel, given that he thinks he may have pegged the urchin as. Like he said a lot of worse things about the urchin than was probably deserved, because he's not sure why he left the scalpel. But despite the pensive brow and the furling of his face, you would probably see that he there's a bit, I don't want to say necessarily pep in his step, but there's confidence in the way that he strides now, because he has regained his protection, his understanding of what it means to feel safe. Yeah.
I think that the courtesan would have relayed what had happened in those moments prior to us all being together. She seems subdued, very subdued, and maybe even a little nervous. She's biting her lip a lot and just fidgeting with her fingers. She doesn't really have much to say after she drops the facts. She's just turning something over in her head, like someone who's missing a vital piece of information.
What's the detective doing?
This is the night before we leave, right?
I think
Or the morning of.
I think we had the one rest left and we were going early, so
Yeah.
it's not even like, I don't even think it's like a full 12 hours, probably like 8 hours out.
So the night of, I'd probably go to the go visit the voice to tell her that everything, we got Tori back, we got Sally and everything figured out. Because she did hire
Okay.
me to go find
Okay,
her
so
backup
you're
singer.
you're at the surgery at the moment, and you're planning on going in that direction.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. What about the priest?
He's probably just sitting there making sure that the machete he got is sharp.
Okay.
It's something you probably don't see every day.
It's sharp. It's sharp.
Is this part of your new MO now, priest? You just gonna walk around street preaching and toting a machete?
The machete's a bit much, but with where we're going, I figured it'd be useful.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I can hardly say how this is going to go. Yeah, I'm not certain. But, you know, this all really started because the Turk wanted me to do a really bad thing to someone who didn't really deserve it. And now I just found myself in cahoots with someone who wants me to do a really bad thing to someone who probably doesn't deserve it. Sure, they'll be alive. But for how long, I don't know. Oh, it's a problem for another day. I suppose I'm borrowing trouble.
I've got a bad feeling. Like, and not just because we're about to do something absolutely batshit crazy, but I don't know. The urchin has never just given us something.
No, you're right. I'm not sure that was free, but I think it might... Do you know much about investments?
Not really. I know that crypto is really big. Ugh,
The hell is crypto?
you don't want to know. It gets dumber.
Okay. You invest for a better future, a brighter future, something more interesting, more often than not, right? That's why we invest.
Okay.
The urchin, he constantly feels like he's got his eyes on a prize that nobody else can see, right? Like he has insider information, like he's watching when nobody else can watch. And maybe, just maybe, and this is it's a stretch, or maybe I'm just hoping for it. Maybe the urchin just sees the wicked seeds I intend to sow, and it's an investment in his future for a more interesting story, or more interesting problems that he may bring to his table.
I guess that makes sense. And she's pacing around the room, and she stops by a shelf with medications, the medication bottles lined up, and she just stares for a moment, and her brow furrows. I
Quartzon, you see a container that you recognize, something you're very familiar with.
hydrocodone.
What about it?
She grabs the bottle and she kind of turns it over in her hand. And she looks back on the shelf again. I'm assuming that the medications are all organized by what kind they are, and she grabs a bottle of morphine and she stares at the bottles, and it's like something clicks. I've I've been having trouble remembering everything prior to this. Like you guys have been able to just rattle off things about before this, but mine have it's been like a book that somebody's ripped pages out of. I'll remember glimpses, I'll remember days, I'll remember brain rot on the internet because it feels like I've been spending so much time on there, but why? Why? These, I know what these drugs are.
Okay.
I'm not a doctor, though.
I mean, you don't have to be a doctor to recognize medicine. You could have been a patient. Maybe you took medicine like this. Maybe you needed to take medicine like this.
I
And that's strong stuff, so maybe you hurt yourself really bad.
I think that's when the last puzzle piece falls into place. She closes her eyes and she gasps and she looks at the doctor and says, he said that he was going to put things the way that they were before I came here.
Right, but what is... I don't know what that means.
I was dying. The day before I woke up, I was fighting with my mom because I checked myself into hospice. I I'd had cancer. I'd been in and out since I was really little. And the second time it was just cruel because we thought that I was in remission and then it metastasized. He said he was going to put me the way that I was before. I'm dying again.
I mean, we don't know that. We don't know that for certain.
I what oh
What would you have to gain from taking your life? Watching you slow suffer doesn't exactly sound like the most entertaining story to someone of his field. Feels more valuable for him to pluck away things intermittently.
I mean, I could deal with being bald again. But like it makes sense. It makes sense why I felt like I had no friends back home and it makes sense that I was spending all my time online. This is this is the most I think I've done in my stupid short meme-filled life ever. You know, and it's been nice because I feel like I have friends now or at least a small community that I've trauma bonded with.
Look, do you actually think that he did this? Legitimately, do you think that he did that?
What else could he have meant?
I don't know. He speaks in riddles and he's deliberately cryptic for no other reason than just pissing people off. Urchin's never been known for being a straight shooter, and our perceptions have never been on the mark, so it just doesn't seem like his caliber of move. Killing people doesn't seem like his move. It's not interesting. It's boring. So do you think that's what he actually did?
I don't know. I don't know. It seems strange because he said he was going to take something bigger, didn't he, before for the inconvenience?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What I can say is Look, if you think that that's the case, if that's where you're at, then take a page out of my book. You should just drive it like you stole a kid. Okay, you're not given forever anyway. Nobody makes it out alive. So, if you've been granted a second lease on life, you may as well take advantage of it while you got it.
You're right. I mean, I already came to terms with dying once. So how bad can it be a second time? How many elbows, I guess, does it take to... Fuck, I'm upset. I don't know where I was going with that joke. Oh, I'm sorry. I said another caca word.
That's an old joke. That's a Tootsie Pop reference. You're way too young to have that kind of reference down. But yeah, how many elbows does it take to fold a courtesan? Hopefully, we won't find that many elbows in the deep. So, besides, look, if you're worried about your hair falling out, does it really matter? You can quite literally make your hair grow back, or take someone else's look.
That's true.
You could be anybody you want to be.
You're right. You're right.
So you know what I think? I think the next time you see Urchin, why don't you invest a little bit of your juju on yourself there and make yourself look like Urchin just to freak him out a little bit.
I don't know if I can make myself that short.
You could also throw on his accent just to trip him up. That'd be worth watching. What do you think, Priest? Urchin on Urchin action? Be way funnier.
Yeah, he'd either find it flattering or he might shut up for once.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm sorry, you probably all know more than me, but cancer, can't we test for it? The new thing, X-rays, anything with that, can't we? There was something I read about once. Weren't they using?
There's some modernization that's allowed us to help anticipate, but we're not exactly loaded up with the top tier tech. So if we can find some things, maybe we might be able to speak to the what was his name? What was your landlord's name again? The antiquarian?
Antiquarian, yeah.
Maybe he's got something there that we might be able to use.
Blood tests might show something too. If there is any type of infection, I know that normally the doctors will look at like white blood cell counts. And then to see where it is, normally now they have something called a CT scan priest that will like cut your body into the pictures of your body, not your actual body, but it'll cut the sections of the pictures of your body up so you can see individual parts, like cutting through the body without actually cutting through it. It's pretty cool if it wasn't so morbid.
Yeah, I never had anybody in my life experience cancer like that, but yeah, I imagine it's gotten better since my time. But yeah, pretty modern at this point.
Well, I consider me your liaison, baby.
Well, look, we can't foster much concern for this right this second, and I imagine this is going to be hanging over your shoulder. Hell, I was worried about a knife, so I get you. But I was prepared to deal with this if it meant that something at a tremendous cost were going to come back to you. So, if you think you're going to die, I will do everything in my power to figure out how to keep you here longer. At least until I can figure out how to get you out of here. Unless you just want to stick around. But that means you got to keep it interesting, because, you know what they say about Undercity. It likes a good story.
Like I said, I was literally a day from checking myself into hospice. I've done more here in like the what, almost week, maybe week. Oh God, all the days are just kind of compressed together. It feels like we've been here for years. But I've done more in this short period of time than I think I've ever done. And what am I gonna do? Go back to a dying body?
That does not sound like a victory.
No.
You also
I
haven't done anything fun, to
also
be
true.
honest.
The internet was kind of fun. Video games were kind of fun, but like I'm outside doing, well, outside-ish, I guess, doing things. Like I I never would be able to do as much as I've done, and I love my mom, but really I have nothing to go back to. So I would rather be here and live chaotically with you guys. Hey, I'm gonna learn how to use a knife. That's going to be fun, right?
What a ragtag group you've decided to shack up with. Look at us. Look at us. I don't have any superpowers aside from super gaslighting. That guy is a priest with a machete. You have Keanu Reeves, the alcoholic. And then there's this guy on the bed who knows everybody and nobody at the same time.
He snores quietly.
Oh. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And I'm glad that of all the weirdos I could have ended up with, I'm with you guys.
That's sweet. Thank you. Thank you for thinking so highly of us, or at least me. I wasn't lying. In my previous life, I was very much a criminal.
Oh. Oh, you meant that literally.
Yes.
I mean, you're still pretty great. Even the detective has kind of
I think he even laughs when you say it.
found a place in
In the
my
back drinking alcohol, shaking his head like, nope.
sickly little heart. Hey, don't be a poop. I'm watching you.
Literally drinking like
you're okay
Tool
too.
cleanser, and he's like,
And I went out, I
huffing
came
it.
back with my own alcohol bottle.
Ah, I got it. Okay. So we could wait on Sleepy here to wake up, or we can try to figure out more ways to make this scenario work for us, even if it's by 1%. 1 more % success. I'll take it.
Well, it sounds like the uncle is going to do some work at the bathhouse. I don't know if the Sullivans are going to strike at the same time or not, but if I were Billy Sullivan, I think that that would be a good idea. You know, if I were an a-hole who is into revenge porn.
You know, if we're lucky, maybe he will find his way to the bathhouse on that day, and he'll just catch a few strays from the uncle and crew. That would be handy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold my breath, though.
I wouldn't either.
Hopefully that's information that has fallen upon his ears. I, really could not care less because the guy's kind of a penis.
You guys talk funny in the future.
I'm trying not to swear, and technically what I said was like,
I mean, it's not incorrect. He's definitely a dick.
yeah.
Looks
Right.
towards the detective, confused.
What are the odds, priest, that your friend down there in the sewers, the butcher, he might afford us some angles to work with, maybe some help. He seems like he's happy to take on any extra work if it means that he can have more meat. What are your thoughts on him? I mean, he's already down there, right?
He is already down there. I'm not quite sure what he could do about the thing in the dark, but I mean, the bodies have to come from somewhere. I wonder how often he procures them himself. Maybe he has something that we could use.
Hey, what are the Hale, what are the odds that I could come across some phosphor lights or something that would burn brightly enough to like hurt something's eyes? If it was from this space, if it was from a really dark space, if there was an abrupt flashing of light, it might stun it or stall it for an amount of time. Could I find like phosphor flares or anything like that?
The simple answer to that question is...
Or could I get something made?
You're not aware of anywhere that would sell that in the local area, but the kind of guy that you would want to go and speak to in this sort of situation would be the antiquarian.
The antiquarian. So there's not like a chemist then?
So there's the pharmacist is probably the closest thing to to what you're looking for if you wanted to get something made.
Right.
But if you wanted to procure, the antiquarian's the kind of guy you go to go and find things that are like harder to
acquire. Sure, that makes sense. Then yeah, I'll let the others know. I think I'm gonna make a house call. I have one more thing that I might take a look at just to see what sort of tools might be provided. And it's not like I have a favor to call in, but it might do us better if I go, you know what? I'll leave it up to you, to each of you. I want to go see the antiquarian. And if it means that your company is going to increase the difficulty of finding things, a la detective, because you owe him rent, then I don't want you to go. But if you have an answer or something that might decrease the challenge, then I'm about having your company. So, is anyone with me?
I was planning on going to the Jupiter room to go talk to the voice about telling her that we found Sally and Tori.
Okay.
So.
I'll come with. I mean, Sleeping Beauty over here isn't going anywhere theoretically.
I'm gonna leave him a note and lock up.
That can be quite persuasive.
Useful. Well, let me run to the bathroom real fast, and then we can head out. That's in-game and out of game. So, I'll be right back.
Okay, well, in that case, while one of our players has disappeared off to the bathroom, Detective, why don't you take a little trip up to the Jupiter rings?
Okay.
Okay. So you leave the surgery. And as is the way with Undercity, the camera follows you sideways as you walk through the door of the surgery and picks up as the scene sort of shifts. It picks up as you're walking in through the door of the Jupiter rooms. The sound abruptly changes. There is a very jazz-based music. It's not something that you recognize. The piece of music you don't recognize, but there's a very kind of brass instruments. It's a slow, almost seductive melody that's playing. The place is filled. The tables are groaning with glasses and plates of food. There are people everywhere laughing, joking. some of them crying. There's displays of emotion in various locations all around the room, all around the central stage area, which currently is unoccupied. The band you can see in the far side of the room plays, and you can see up above in the balconies area. There's sort of little cubicle areas. You can see shadowy figures moving around. Nothing that you can make distinct shapes, or rather just specifics about, but you can make out the shapes of people sitting and watching the throng below. You make your way into the club.
Yeah. Do I have a normal booth or somewhere I sit at?
Sure.
I'll go over there.
Okay. You move your way through the crowd towards your booth, and as you get close to it, you realise that there's 3 people sitting in it. But as you get closer, one of them looks around the room and clocks you. He nudges his companions, and they all slide out of the booth and make their way away. They're kind of like they look back at you with a look of concern on their face as they disappear into the crowd, vacating the booth for you.
Oh no. Well, I go sit down.
Okay. You sit. A little time passes. It's warm in here. The music is seductive. Is that the right word for it? Perhaps. It's seductive to your soul. You find yourself relaxing. Against perhaps your better judgment. It's not long before a young lady walks well, as she's moving past the booth. She glances at you, and you recognize her. Not sure what her name is, but you recognize her, and she looks at you. She raises her eyebrows at you. She's wearing kind of like like an evening gown, but you can see that she has a notepad and a pencil in her hand. She stops and moves her way to your table. Takes the pencil out. Usual?
Yes, please. The usual.
Is this going to be a heavy night, detective?
No, not a heavy night. I got business in the morning.
Okay. Are you here for business tonight?
Yes.
Who do you need to see?
The voice.
I'll see if she's free.
Okay. And I'll just sit there and wait.
She kind of stands there, and she kind of puts her hand out, but kind of like low to her waist, and stands next to you.
I'll pay.
She doesn't look at it. She closes her hand around it and moves off. And you kind of like get the impression that she's tucking whatever you've just paid her into her cleavage as she moves away into the crowd. Again, a little time passes. Eventually, you see there's a bit of commotion. As I say, there's lots of people sitting. There's also a lot of people standing and moving around. There's like a crowd in front of where you are. There's like a little space between where the edge of the cubicle is, and cubicle's not the right word. The
Booth.
The booth, and then there's some tables, and then there's a crowd on the other side. And there's a little commotion as the crowd sort of moves around slightly more erratically than you first saw. Someone's moving through that crowd.
And I take it all the heads are turning as she walks by.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eventually the crowd parts, and you see the voice sashaying her way across the space towards you. She has a glass of scotch in her hand.
As she approaches, I'll stand up and greet her.
How?
Stand up, like point towards the booth, see if she wants to sit, and just say, "Voice, I got some news about the contract, and I came here to see you."
Can you do a little roll for me, please?
Yep. How fast am I gonna get slapped this time?
I think I'm gonna want.
I have a feeling it's gonna be a 1d10 for me.
It might very well be.
Because I have a feeling it's gonna be a charisma roll.
No, it's not. It's a perception roll.
Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of dice then.
And it's going to be no awareness trait, is there?
No, there's a awareness.
There is no awareness trait. Yeah, do awareness then. Perception awareness.
Do one more because it's my mega. Or it's my major, I should say.
Cool.
I see things. That's one of the few things I do.
So that's going to be 6 successes because your last die is your mega,
Yep.
and that comes up as double. If it's a success, it's 2, and if you roll a 10, it's 3. So that's 6 successes. As she's moving towards you, you're reading her body language. You're reading how she's moving. You're reading her facial expressions and her micro expressions. She's holding the drink in her hand in 3 fingers, holding it up, not like she owns it, like she is holding it and delivering it to you. As she gets closer to you, you're looking at her face. It looks like she's holding herself back, but she wants to step in to kiss you. She wants to be intimate with you, and at the same time she's angry.
Then I will lean in and give her a kiss.
Okay, Kirby, I'm going to ask you this because I think it needs to be super clear. When you say a kiss, I know this is possibly going to be a little bit uncomfortable for you, but I'm going to ask you to describe how you kiss her. Are we talking peck on the cheek? Are we talking full on the, like, do you dip her, tongue down the throat kind of, like,
well,
give me
she's
some
carrying
idea
my
about...
alcohol, so I'm not gonna dip her. That would ruin that. There's
All
a
right.
chance my alcohol would spill.
Okay.
But I would probably go for her on the lips.
All right, are we talking, like, I need you to give me some description here, mate. I need to know, like, is this just like the kind of kiss you give your grandmother on the lips? If you're a kiss on the lips with your grandmother kind of guy? Is this like a passion thing? I need you to like give me a proper description.
French kiss, I guess? I don't know.
My dude. Okay.
I'm not the best at this, okay?
No, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I get it. Okay. That's fine. Tell me about passion. Are you into this or are you pretending?
I would say I'm into this.
Okay.
Yeah. The rest I pretend. This one's my actual girlfriend, so you know.
All right. I'm going to get you to do me a little roll then. So let's go this time. I think this is probably going to be a charisma.
Okay, well, let's go drop that down to 1 dice then.
And it's probably going to be a seduction.
Yeah, so just charisma seduction?
Charisma seduction, yeah.
Yeah, the 2.
Okay, remember you can spend willpower points in order to give yourself an automatic success, and spend a willpower point to give yourself an automatic success. Normally you do it before the roll, though, right? If you wanted to do that.
Yeah, I would do that.
You would do that,
one
okay.
success.
So you get 1 success. So it's faltering, right? But you do the thing that you're trying to do. You express some passion to her. You give her what she's looking for. And she plays into it. She holds your glass and she She snakes a hand behind your neck and holds on to you. And you feel her going backwards, like she's pushing you to dip her.
Than I would if she's forcing it.
Okay.
Or acting like she is.
So you're getting the feeling, like your perception is on point. You're reading exactly what it is that she wants. She wants this, and she wants this in front of everybody else. She wants everybody to see what's happening. She wants everybody to see that you're giving her what she wants. She pushes the issue, and you dip her, and she perfectly holds on to your glass. Not a drop of it spills as she's doing that. It's almost like it's there's a grace to it, but there's also almost like a practiced efforts to this. Like she's done this many times before. Like an expertise is applying to this situation, and everyone is stopping and staring. Like they were looking at her as she walked through the crowd, but now those people that were more intent on having their conversations, everything's stopping and everyone's watching the two of you. You are 100% the center of attention. The kiss goes on for... You're not quite sure how long this should go on for, but you get the read from her when it's finished. When she's done. And you pull her back up to her feet, and she takes a step away from you, and she looks like she's out of breath. But again, you're reading from her that she's not. She's acting. She's acting a role. She steps towards the booth, but she sits on the opposite side of the booth from where you were sitting. And as she does, she places the glass very delicately down on the table and just pushes it, and it perfectly slides across and stops next to where you were sitting down.
I will grab it and take a sip, and then say, I found Sally.
Straight to business.
Get it out of the way first.
After that performance, you go straight to business.
Get that out of the way so we can go to pleasure immediately after.
What has happened to you, Detective?
A lot.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, you would be playing into this. What has happened to you? You'd be lapping this up. All those people that were looking at us a moment ago.
Get this out of the way fast, we can go right back to it. You hired me for a job, I'm trying to get that job out of the way.
Okay, tell me about the job.
Well, the Turk took Sally.
Yeah.
We managed to get her back. She's currently hanging with the Kingstons.
She sits back in her chair and she puts her hand on her chest and she lets out a sigh of relief. But again, I'm going to go with based off that initial roll that you made. You're reading her body language like it's an open book, and this is an act, and she knew that already. Like she's trying to play you.
I know you're faking that right now, but thank you.
So she stops and she leans forward onto the table, right? So the act drops completely and she leans forward onto the table. She folds her arms and she leans forward and she just looks at you. This is quite a sight. She is a beautiful woman in a low-cut top, leaning forwards, putting everything on display for you. But the act has dropped. She's no longer trying to be seductive with you. She's no longer trying to act up for the crowd. She's present and with you right now. Seriously, what's wrong?
Some people would say I'm a different man now.
Yeah, I'd say that.
I can't go into too much detail about it, but it is what it is. And I'm sorry.
You're getting involved in all sorts of stuff. I hear all sorts of things. And I'm worried.
I'm worried for my safety too, which is why I'm trying to do this.
I'm not just worried about you. I'm worried about everybody. Whatever you've managed to get yourself involved in, it's gonna blow up. Something's brewing.
Stay away from the bathhouse.
You think?
The Gambinos are on their moving towards the turf now.
Yeah, not just the Gambinos. I hear the Kingstons are pretty pissed too. And the Sullivans.
Well, the Kingstons are going after the cousin, not the Turk, at the current moment.
Okay. That I didn't hear.
Sullivans are going after the Turk.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bloodbath. What have you done?
I didn't do anything. The doctor did.
The doctor?
Doctor just told him the truth.
You tell the doctor. You tell the doctor I want to have a word with him at some point. He's making too much noise. You're all making too much noise. Things worked the way they were. Rocking the
work the
boat.
new way
It doesn't.
as well.
It's not good for everybody.
They'll work this new way as well. You just gotta have trust.
I don't even know who you are, Detective. You're certainly not the man who I took to my bed last week.
I don't know who I am right now.
These are not words I want you to be saying to me. I want you to be telling me it's all going to be all right.
It will be all right.
No, it's too late for that now. I've prompted you. There's no point in you saying it anymore. I need you to make sure we're safe. That is your job.
And I will make sure you are safe. And I'm
That,
safe.
she points at your drink in front of you. That is not helping you.
It does help me though. I'm better drunk than I am sober.
You always say that. And you're always wrong.
I'll prove you wrong this time. It will be safe. And I will do better.
I wish that was so. I hope you're safe. I hope you're safe when you come back to me. I also hope all those other girls suddenly disappear. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And the boys.
Fine.
Get this situation sorted out and come back to me.
Will do. I'm here for the
Get your
night.
head back on straight.
I'm trying. It's harder than easier said than done.
Listen. I don't want this meeting to be all sour. So let me tell you this. I'm proud of you. It couldn't have been easy getting the girls back. And while you are decidedly late in coming to tell me about it, I heard what you and your friends did. You did good.
And this is the fallout of us getting the girls
Sure.
back.
Sure. You're noisy. You're chaos. You've probably upended something that was very stable and now is not. But you did your job, and you did it well. And you didn't need that. And again, she points at your glass.
I went light. I'm not going heavy tonight. I do got business in the morning. Once the transporter wakes up.
When your business is taken care of, come back and see me.
First place I'll stop.
And I'll remind you of the man you were.
Okay.
She slides out of the booth and steps around the table, and she leans down and kisses you, but she kisses you on the cheek. And again, you're continuing to read her. Like, there's genuine affection there. There's no act. There's genuine affection. She kisses you on the cheek for maybe a second or two longer than is necessary. And as she stands slowly, and she keeps your eye contact. As she takes several steps backwards and then turns on her heel and sachets back into the crowd, leaving you in your booth, the only company, a cold glass of scotch, a single ice cube melting away in it, because whoever made it for you is a heathen.
Yeah. The person who made it for me doesn't like me.
Okay. Can you still hear, or is he?
You all know what happens when I'm left alone. One of you could have came with me.
No, the courtesan's not falling for that bullshit again.
I can't save you with your flirting. I can't. I know I have mega manipulation and above average appearance. I can't help you.
I mean, allegedly, I'm supposed to be able to flirt my way out of things, and that is not.
I try to, but I end up flirting my way into worse things.
My man, really great line from Hale, and Kirby's best response is the plainest okay I've ever heard between two people.
Yes. Oh, cool.
Alright, I don't know where Bub's gone.
I don't know why Bub's gone either. But
It was that stimulating a seduction that you had to step away.
faptacular, as they say.
Hale, I have something
Cool.
that the priest would do. I need to get back up into the picture house to speak
Okay.
to the gentleman.
Okay. So, similar thing as before then. So you step out of the surgery, and the camera follows in. This time it follows in behind you, coming in close up to your back, and as it pulls back, you're now walking into the entrance to. You're probably walking. I'm guessing you're going upstairs.
Yeah.
You're going to visit, right? So it probably as the camera pulls back from your back, it reveals the scene of you walking up the stairs in the picture house, walking down a corridor that you're familiar with, to a door.
I knock on it twice, but then just go to open it.
Okay, you open the door. You can hear the sound of the movie playing, and you can see the person that you've come to visit sitting in there on the balcony, watching the movie ahead of you. The sound is that kind of like music hall kind of band sound, and you can see a black and white movie playing on the screen. You are not familiar with it whatsoever. It looks like there's a very strange scene in front of you. There's a creature. It's there's a child standing next to a creature about the same sort of height as it, but its shape is odd. It has very, very long arms and very, very short legs, and a very long neck, and a big head with big eyes. But it seems to be wearing like a hat with a big geranium on it, and it has like all sorts of clothes on it. And this comes on the screen. It looks like a super strange picture to you, completely alien to your point of view. And you can see the words coming up every so often. The black card comes up with the dialogue, flashes onto the screen for a brief second, then disappears again, and then the action takes place. And it's odd. But you move into the balcony. There is, as there always is, a seat empty, sitting next to the gentleman.
And I just take my seat, and without looking over to the gentleman, just focusing on whatever the strange creature on the screen is, begin speaking. Gentlemen,
Priest.
it's been some time, but I've been busy. Sure you're aware.
I have kept myself entertained.
I'm glad to be of service. This is going to be a strange one, and I don't know how well you'll be able to assist me with this. The new group, I've come to actually care for them. I thought I left such things behind, but well, they strike home in a way.
It is more dangerous than you think to form attachments. You know better than this.
I do.
What will happen when you have to betray them?
If need be, I make it as quick as I can. But I think they are something. I see myself in the doctor at points. The detective reminds me of the customers that I used to see coming in and out of home. The transporter is, well, every muscle I've ever had to deal with, and the courtesan, perhaps like a sister I never had. The profession doesn't help. Truly, I'm home again after running so far. Which is why I need a favor.
The gentleman tilts his head to one side. You don't often see him move. Them move. Go on.
I don't know if you will have it. I don't know how expensive or rare it might be, but have you ever heard of something called a Hershey's chocolate bar?
I have.
When I was a boy and my mother had bad customers, I'd steal some from Mr. Peterson's shop down the street. I need to find some Hershey's chocolate bars for someone.
Nothing in this city is free, priest.
Nothing's ever been free.
What are you going to offer?
When I am done going on what will be not my first suicide mission, I will collect for you. Let's start the bidding at 10 secrets.
I am not an unfair entity, priest. And what you ask for is not outside of my abilities. A trifle. I will take 3.
The deal then, gentlemen.
I will make arrangements. Your friends will be visiting the antiquarian soon, yes?
Yes,
I would hurry to meet with them. Where are you?
then I shall. And if I can't come to make good on the deal, well, do see if you can work something out and have them delivered to the courtesan for me.
Do try and be careful, priest. Although we have had a scant few days together, I am enjoying this, priest. It is thoughtful. I would like a few days more, if such a thing could be arranged.
The steal a few more days. I think I can do that.
They nod. Again, not looking at you, just staring at the screen. And they fall silent.
With that, he gets up and makes his way out of the door to head to the antiquarian.
Okay. Detective, after you've finished your drink, where do you plan to go?
I would probably head back to the doctor's place of work, the
Okay.
surgery, just because he said he didn't really want me going back to the antiquarian with him, so I'd just probably hang out around the surgery and all that.
Okay, that's fine. So our camera is going to come up in the peculiar square outside the front of the antiquarian's shop. 6 lanes all converge into one, or 6 alleyways converge into one small area where a artificial tree has been created in the center, made of various bits of scrap with things hanging from its artificial branches. The camera comes up from one of these alleyways and catches the courtesan and the doctor walking from another alley into the square, and coincidentally, at the same time, the priest entering from another alley.
Oh yeah, you caught up.
Just everything went well.
Just a personal thing. Hopefully something nice if we all come back from this.
Well, I mean, I am. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm going to find my way out of this.
I mean, that's fair. That's not everybody can be like as cunning as you've been. Oh my God. But I think most, if not all of us, will make it out okay.
Well, we can hope. Now, the detective, that's a totally different story. I don't know if he's going to make it out of that. It's a little sketch, if I can be honest.
What do you think the over-under is going to be on that? Anybody want to bet? I guess money or loser buys dinner.
No, I'm not taking that bet.
I would, but I still don't understand money here. The few times I've tried to pay for things, I hold out my hand and the transaction is complete.
Yeah, it's really confusing.
Did I give him a nickel, a dime, a quarter? I'm confused.
I don't think the city cares. We could probably give him lint, and it would be okay.
You've got coins in your pocket, and you kind of absentmindedly put your hand in your pocket and take some coins out, and you look at them, and your brain just slides off them immediately. You know you've got coins in your hands. You have no idea what the denomination is. You can feel there's something in your hands. You can't really, you know that's a coin, but you don't know what shape or color it is. It's like it's entirely irrelevant.
My favorite.
I'm pretty sure that was a Monopoly $5 bill. Yeah, still stands.
I mean, does it matter? Isn't it supposed to be that it represents there's no gold here? Never mind.
True. I don't know. It at least would be more beneficial to find places to actually want to spend money. I find that I just keep spending money to grease palms as opposed to make things more enjoyable for myself. Is there a pastry shop anywhere around? I would love a pastry right now.
I mean, there are things approaching what you would imagine a pastry shop might be like in the crappiest underground city in the world.
Hale, you could have led with that 7 sessions ago. I would have spent most of my time in that place.
And they're not necessarily what you would imagine the kind of pastry shops you would go into in your local city, but there are confectioners.
Oh yeah. I probably would have just killed that person the Turk wanted me to kill. Would have been a big deal to me at that point if I had cakes. Okay. I don't really waste a lot of time. You know, I still not seeing much of the detective at this point, so I will head on into the antiquarian.
Okay. So you push on the door and it opens, and there's a bright sounding jingle of the bell. Again, like you've been here before, light pours in from outside in strange ways, like the light is travelling slower inside the shop than it is outside the shop, and the way it catches the dust motes in the air, everything seems to hang, like time itself isn't quite running right here. The
Okay.
shelves are, as they were, filled with junk items from different time periods, curios. Most of the things are broken or in poor states of repair.
Antiquarian. Hello.
You hear a sound from the back of the shop and shuffled footsteps as the antiquarian moves from behind a shelf, takes half a step around and looks at you. Pushes his glasses up onto his nose, his tweed jacket and waistcoat. He brushes invisible dust off of it. Yes. Oh.
Oh, indeed. Do I have something on my face?
Did you bring him back?
Oh, no. No, he's actively hunting for a means to pay some debts.
I see.
We're actually here for us. Or I should say I'm here for myself. I was hunting for something, and I was hoping that you might be able to assist me with that. And, unlike the detective, I assure you I have money.
Good. I appreciate paying customers. Please come on in.
Very good. So I'm going on a bit of a journey. Not far. It's not far. Special case, someone is lingering in the pipes below, and I need access to torchlight, or in this case, depending on the scenario, I'm looking for something that might burn more than just fire. I was wondering if you had access to like phosphor flares.
Oh, I think I have something in the back. Something. It's a little old, but it should function.
Okay. Well, I wait with bated breath.
He walks over to the counter. There's a wooden box on the counter. It looks like an old-fashioned packing crate sitting on the counter, and there's like a crowbar sitting on top of it. He takes the crowbar and he moves off through the stacks of the shelves. And you hear him grumbling and you hear things moving around, perhaps the sound of things falling over, and you hear him grumbling under his breath as he manhandles another wooden box up to the counter. This is green, and it's not large, but he places it on the counter, puts the crowbar into the gap and levers the lid off it. Inside you can see straw, and sitting on top of the straw there are 5 phosphor flares.
I think that's exactly what I was looking for.
Well, that's why they come here.
Do you have anything else that might burn very hot?
If you're looking for napalm, my boy, you've come to the wrong place.
Wasn't thinking of anything like that. Nothing quite chemical to that level. Something that would be easily handleable by human hands. I don't exactly have a bottle of napalm just lurking about, so...
Not this kind of establishment. There's other places on the streets you might be able to find such a thing, but we don't really track in weaponry here.
I don't think I'm looking for weaponry. I'm looking for reagents of a sort. I'm thinking maybe... You have any lithium?
Not exactly, no. Sodium, we have some old street lamps. Sodium street lamps.
Okay. And explain to me how the sodium street lamps work.
You put electricity into them and they light up.
Yeah, that's not so mobile, though.
Not particularly. That's why they're street lamps.
Hmm.
Do you know some people in the middle levels, in the residential areas, have these installed as their main lights?
Yeah, they're financially built differently, though, Antiquarian. We can't all be so lucky.
Yes. Also, probably blind in relatively short order.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you have any glass jars, or...
Yes.
I think I might like a few of those as well.
Yes, I can certainly furnish you. Mason jars okay for you?
Mason jars will work just fine.
I can certainly find you some of those. I'm sure I have a cardboard box with some in somewhere.
Just trying to think of things with an alchemical reaction. And be it that I can't really control how some chemicals or powders might work and how it reacts to air, I might be able to control how it reacts to water. That's why I was thinking about some lithium. But it's not exactly a free-floating chemist around, and the best guess is either myself. I wonder if the dragons have that. Nope, that's not a tree I want to bark back up. Unless you have anything, priest, can you think of anything else? Anything that might create inexhaustible light or high heat burning fire?
Priest, I have something for you.
You have something for me? Also, I'm sorry, Doctor. Before my time with the clergy, I was a con man, not a chemist.
Fair.
Con man.
Construction worker, mostly. That's what that's construction.
Yes. Quite. This package arrived for you this morning. He taps the wooden box, and he levers the lid of it off with his crowbar. There you go.
I look inside. What's in the box?
It is a catering-sized box of Hershey's chocolate bars. Like a perfectly modern to your time period. Like the box itself is pristine, like it's literally like it came out of a warehouse. Like it's just come out. In fact, not out of a warehouse. It's literally just come off the production line.
What? I should have asked him for a gun.
No guns here. We don't do guns.
No, you don't. Thank you for handling this delivery for me, and I pull out some tender to give to the antiquarian.
He takes it and nods. Thank you. I don't know why you're having your post delivered here, but we're happy to facilitate.
A strange set of circumstance. The person who sent it is thinking ahead, knew I'd be here.
The antiquarian shuffles off from the conversation and comes back with a cardboard box which kind of jingles like glass, placed on the countertop.
Assuming the mason jars.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, tally me up, antiquarian. What am I looking at cost-wise?
He scratches his chin for a second, pushes his glasses up on the bridge of his nose, and he says a number to you that slides off of your brain.
I have exactly that amount in my left pocket.
How fortuitous.
Oh, it's convenient how these things work. I will collect my things. I'll even take the case of flares. Who knows when I'll need that box?
Do you want any help with that? That seems like it's a lot.
Yeah, can you grab the jars?
Yeah, I got that. I can do that.
What did you
All right.
what did you get, priest? How did he know you were getting it?
A discussion for back at the back at the surgery. I haven't seen these in
About a week.
All right, well, you have your mysterious ways, as do I. Thank you for Antiquarian. I will send your leasee and somewhat business partner, or at least roommate, over as soon as he acquires anything.
Tenant, my boy. Tenant. Although not for very much longer if he messes me around anymore.
Well,
Do let him know.
if the space opens up, for a variety of reasons, I know someone that's actively looking for work and has quite a bit of knowledge of things that are outside of our foray of view. And kind of glances down to the courtesan. I know she has a place that she works already, but her interest might lie elsewhere as well. Just a thought.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Wow, that's actually a really good idea. But we can discuss that at another time.
Just think, at the aquarium with a face like that, more people will show up for business.
Yes, but
She awkwardly smiles and bats her eyes.
what order of business?
No, it wouldn't be anything untoward. It's we can discuss at another time, but I promise it would not be courtesan adjacent.
She already has a place for that.
And I
They
assure
show
you,
up and buy things so they can watch her while they buy things.
she would have significantly less vices.
Also true.
True.
Didn't have many more.
Probably laughs out loud at that too. I like this place.
Well,
I have
Let me put it this way. If your friend doesn't pay me the money that he owes me, his tenancy will be up. And when it is, you'll be most welcome, my dear.
Thank you. When if that time comes, I will be happy to come back and discuss with you the details.
Only right and proper. Excellent. Well, anything else?
Yeah, I think that's it for now.
Good, good.
Thank you.
Cheers.
He kind of he turns his back and kind of waves over his shoulder slightly dismissively as he walks back to the shelves and starts rearranging things again.
Well, I think we should probably get back to the surgery just in case Sleeping Beauty finally woke.
Yeah. We should see how he's doing.
Also,
Maybe.
Just a thought. I know that I went out on a limb there for you, but moonlighting's never such a bad thing. And it can get you out of the untoward lifestyle that you might not be used to.
Not that I've been turning tricks or anything like that, or whatever they say now. But before we got here, I was studying to be a programmer. I don't know how useful that would be here. Although the antiquarian does have something that looks like a laptop.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
A laptop?
Oh.
That's probably the dirtiest thing I've heard you say.
She like with her full throat starts giggling. um that's not quite what that means. Are you familiar with the concept of a computer?
A what?
We'll talk on the
No.
way back. uh she's and on the way back she's going to try her best to explain. I think that the most adjacent thing she would be able to offer is think like a movie screen, but smaller and not just movies.
What would be
With
the
that-
point in that?
With that quizzical expression on your face, as the three of you walk out of the shop and cross the courtyard and enter into one of the alleyways, the camera will cut to... It will zoom into the back of the doctor's coat, and then zoom out again on the back of the detective as he walks towards the entrance to the surgery. As he does, he catches sight of his three companions walking from another direction, all of which carrying boxes by the look of things.
Oh, this will be great.
Oh, hey.
Let's just pretend it's all alcohol, and it's none for him.
You meet all outside the door of the surgery.
That was a booty call.
Yeah, that's you. That's you, detective. How was none of us had a booty call.
I mean, nothing happened. Just told her what we found out, which she already knew.
Oh, news travels fast.
Yep. Told her to stay away from the baths and told.
Okay. Seems like a good plan. Well, we went to a party that you weren't invited to, and we all got alcohol that you can't drink any of. So,
So that's white phosphorus or whatever you were looking for.
No. That's why it's in a case that says no detectives allowed. Why
I
do
take
you
a
be
sip
such
of
a
whatever
smartass?
alcohol I take a sip of whatever alcohol I picked up on the way back.
How do you always have alcohol yet you can't seem to have rent?
Good question.
That is valid.
It passes through his body back into the same bottle.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, you're almost out of a place to work, for the record. The antiquarian's not happy with you.
Great. I'll figure something out.
That's cool. It's cool. We figured it out for you. You just have to find a new place to work. Promise it's easy. It's not like you have a lot to pack up. You just have a desk and a slew of empty bottles.
Great, I'll just rent a room out the back of your place.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible. Turns out no detectives allowed.
He says that as he unlocks the door and I walk in right after him.
Give me your machete. I'm gonna need your machete right now.
Sloth,
Sorry, but we're
you're-
gonna be down a man.
Sloth, you wake up with a jolt on the surgery table. You can hear voices coming from the entrance and the waiting room of your companions as they're obviously returning.
Would you have like a water basin somewhere? I think the first thing you guys hear is crashing as I try to get up by myself to get water because no one is around me.
Oh no.
Yeet the box into a chair, and I head back immediately.
The courtesan plops her box down and follows.
I take my box with me.
And he's just in the basin, like shoveling water into his mouth as you get back there.
What are you doing? Why did you?
Why?
Lay down.
You wake
Lay
up
down.
dehydrated with no one around.
You wait longer or ask for help.
Oh, it's been like 5 minutes, dude.
Okay. All right. Somehow this is the detective's fault. I'm going to get you some water. Lay down.
Where were you guys? Where was everyone? What happened? How long was I out?
It's been a couple hours. It's been a busy couple of hours. So we've got about 8 to 10 hours before we siege the can't say siege the South Pipe. That just sounds weird. So
Ew.
siege the pipes themselves.
That's the dirtiest thing I've heard you say.
I know. It's funny in and out of game to say out loud.
Okay. All right. All right. What you got there?
Oh, I hold on. I gotta go. I got a different box.
Because I assume Courtesan still has the box. The
priest
glasses
took his
in her
box.
hand.
Nope, I'm the one with the box right now.
Yep. They both set their boxes down, and I'm just. He said, "I'm just looking into him, not touching him, just looking into him."
I mean,
What's all that?
Supplies and something for
No idea.
tonight.
That doesn't surprise me. Why does that sound really ominous, the way you say that? Something for tonight. What?
Tomorrow
wasn't
we
with
might
them. I went
not
my own
all
way.
be. Tomorrow we might not be coming back, and I learned today that
Where?
the courtesan has had a lot of bad days. When I was a boy, and my mother had, well, they weren't really bad days, more bad nights. I'd steal from a shop and get her some of these, and he will start to pass to everyone a Hershey's chocolate bar, and
Oh,
it's the
Fuck
old,
yeah.
This is clearly a Hershey's chocolate bar from his time.
So you recognize it, but it's not the packaging
It's not the glossy plastic packaging of 2020s Hershey's. It's probably paper and tinfoil. Yeah.
Actually, Sloth, you probably don't recognize this. Like, you might have seen pictures of this before, but from where you're from, they don't make it anymore.
They don't make hot chocolate anymore.
Hershey's went out of business in the next 10 years? Damn.
I mean,
They were
lots of
bought out
stuff
by
went out of
Amazon.
business.
oh
all
god.
the,
Or Di-
all the
or
cocoa
Disney.
fields burnt down. All the cocoa fields burnt down in the water wars.
In fact, actually, we all you'll look at it and you'll be like, oh, this is a little bit like a Mr. Beast bar.
Oh
Oh,
no.
The only chocolate that exists in the 2030s.
no.
Oh,
Man, there
The
hasn't been any good
worst.
chocolate in
Oh god,
20
it's
years.
Idiocracy, but instead of a Gatorade, it's gonna be Prime.
oh.
The
There hasn't been
Jake Paul drink.
good actual made chocolate. Oh my god, is this real cocoa?
What else would you put in it?
I don't
It's a
fucking
chocolate
know.
bar.
Synthetic bullshit.
This looks a little dated, Doctor.
They look fresh. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the packaging looks like it's brand new, not like it's from 100 years ago. Like this is like
Outdated, like
been manufactured yesterday.
outdated time wise, but fresh packaged.
No, I get
Yeah.
that. I'm saying it's
Yeah.
from a different time.
No. I agree.
I think it's because I'm the one who requested it.
Well, in the
This
future, they don't
is-
package chocolate this way. I mean, it's not completely not the same, but you know, when were you
No.
from? The
Wrapped in
20s,
plastic.
the 30s?
We hadn't gotten to the 20s yet.
Oh, you're earlier. You probably Hershey's and what? What'd they have? Like the McClure and the O. Henry bar? You couldn't have had too many more things like that.
This is gas. I mean, wait.
I think that
Do you-
surpasses the belt, doesn't it? Did you have Hershey Kisses then?
We
Kisses
just
didn't
had
come around to the 40s, right?
bars. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to assume I hadn't seen it yet.
Well, the Hershey's company made basically chocolate belt droppings, and then they packaged it in tinfoil and put like 50 of them in a bag
No.
and just started giving them to people.
They were actually started in 1907.
Were they? Okay, so then you probably
Yeah.
would have them.
Yeah, they would have them.
Okay, then yeah, you would know about them.
But I had to know that because interesting.
Well, you know,
But the
I'm
last
gonna,
year he was in was 1914, so anything past that, he don't know.
I'm going to save this for when I come back alive.
I mean, I have a box.
Yeah.
You could have one now and have one later.
Good point. I have one now
Oh,
and one
hell
later.
Alan later. Where?
Okay, so it tastes weird, like to everybody.
Because it's
apart
pure.
from-
It's natural cocoa.
Apart from Jackson, if you're having one, sorry, Jackson, it's not Jackson, is it? Priest. If you're having one, it tastes like exactly what you remember it to taste like. To anyone with a modern palate, it's got an odd taste to it. It tastes almost, it's got like an almost sort of tangy, sour flavor to it. It's creamy. It's got a vanilla notes to it, and the chocolate feels slightly waxy compared to modern chocolate. It's an odd experience, but it tastes like it's new chocolate. It doesn't taste like old chocolate. It tastes like new chocolate that's
Huh.
just been manufactured.
You know, I stand by what I said. This is gas. Or wait, are the bee's knees a phrase yet that you use? It's good. It's good. It's really good.
I'm glad you like it.
It's cute when you
Slop,
try
this-
like that.
Sloth, this tastes to you like you have no idea. Like, this is not what chocolate tastes like. Chocolate tastes like chemicals to you, and this tastes like amazing. This is the most amazing thing you've ever put in your mouth.
I just found a Hershey's wrapper from the 1910s
Yeah,
that literally
I just
says
posted
Hershey's
them in the-
sweet milk chocolate, more sustaining than meat. Oh man, that's great.
Thank you, Priest. This was really nice. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna have another one of those after we finish tomorrow.
Okay, so we got chocolate. Cool. Anything useful? No offense.
Well, we have to have something to look forward to. I would argue that is
No,
probably
I-
the most useful of the 3 items that were picked up today.
It gives us a reason to come back. I agree, but chocolate's not gonna kill. Well,
Night.
We don't know that.
we don't know that.
We don't know about Mr. Too Many Elbows, but
Kind of want to test it though.
we picked up some mason jars, and I bought flares, phosphorus, or in this case,
Like
magnesium
road
flares. They're magnesium road flares.
Okay.
Because I know that magnesium burns hot, it burns bright, and my thought is if it is traditionally from the dark, according to the Sullivans, the things that kind of bubble up from the bottom of the pipes,
Yeah.
well, it can't have have very strong vision, and if it does, it's vision that is adapted to the darkness. So what could be a better way to stun it or to spook it off than by a road flare in the face?
Good thinking, Doc.
That's what I'm here for. I may not be able to see all the things and let my eyes spin in all directions and fast read a book in 11 seconds, but you know what I can do? I can gaslight the
We need
shit
it.
out of a monster. Let's go.
We need at least some brains in this party.
Well,
Lord knows I
Okay.
don't have it.
Mason
certainly enough to
jars,
know
road
that despite
flares.
their physical health, that they shouldn't be getting up out of the bed. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I got something that's going to keep you spry. I think we talked about it. Do you remember you were a little lucid in and out? I said that
Yeah.
you're going to need to be down after it wears
Right.
off. It's going to take you out for a
Yeah.
couple of days.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Just want to be clear because when we head down to the pipes, I'm probably going to administer this 15 to 20 minutes before. It is a syringe. It's not going to feel good. But it's going to numb your pain, and it's going to keep you a little amped up. Think of it like an amphetamine of sorts.
Yes. If I'm remembering correct, you said I'll be good for 24 hours.
About 24 hours, and then
I
you're
will
going
be
to
down
drop.
for an amount of time.
Based on what the guy from the Dragon said, it could be up to a week.
That's
Mm.
oh man. All right. I mean, 24 hours. That's a lot of time. I can get stuff done if we need to afterwards. So. All right. Okay. So road flares, mason jars. I mean, road flares. Yeah, we can handle road flares. What the mason jars for?
I mean, in case we wanted to make some sort of other sort of accelerant or explosive to break over its body.
Okay.
There's got to be fuel in this city. Not everybody runs on electricity.
Right. Yeah. We've seen
Detective.
electricity, right?
Well, I mean, we might be able to get electricity, but we're not going to be able to take it down into the pipes.
No, but we have seen electricity in the
Yeah,
city.
middle
Yeah.
in middle market
Yeah.
and above. Yeah, they've got it.
Neon
The-
everywhere in it. So there's neon on the main street,
Right.
and most of the middle market and the upper market is entirely lit by neon.
Have we
Well-
seen like when me and the courtesan were down when we got the girl, we're at the factories. Did they seem machine powered? So they would have like did that area seem like it would have any kind of diesel or fuel or stuff like that, or did it seem mostly like coal powered?
You didn't see anything regarding
Didn't really
power
see
generation. You saw lights. There's lights and there's electricity down there, and you've heard machines working.
Yeah.
But you haven't seen anything regarding power generation.
Or
in the
like
city at
smelled
all.
anything that would give off like a fuel kind of burn in the time that we've been here.
Not that you can think of, no.
Okay.
Okay.
There's definitely power because there's
Right.
lights and you've heard motors working, and there's definitely power in the city.
Yeah.
What about okay, for like portable electricity, do you think we can find something like maybe a cattle prod?
I mean, I think if we were going to find it, we were going to find it there at the antiquarians.
Mm,
Oh, you okay? Got it.
or Benny?
He just wants to stab things. And
And he's got knives and random bullets.
what's a cattle prod?
It's
It's what they use to
It's
go
literally-
to
it's-
creatures,
yeah,
oftentimes
it's literally
cows.
what it sounds like. A
You
cattle
prod them.
prod
You
with electricity.
you basically use electricity to shock them into motivation.
Yeah. So farms got a lot more complicated in the last 100 years. Farms probably when you were around were probably 200 head of cattle. There's like hundreds of thousands of heads of cattle.
Many
So
acres worth of
cattle.
creatures, because the population took a boom from about 2005 to 2008. From what I can recall, we had almost 8 billion people on the planet.
Yeah. So they came up with ways of easily and quickly getting cattle along, and these cattle prod was one of the ways. Okay.
Can we fill the mason jars with the alcohol that the detective just keeps spawning?
Well, if we had any kind of like drain cleaner,
I mean, technically, we
and
could.
like tinfoil, we could make like oh god, what do they call?
We don't have drain cleaner. We do have access to alcohol. We could make a Molotov. Molotovs are not particularly difficult, but with a mason jar, it's
No.
going to be a bit more difficult because it's a larger open top. However, back to
I
the
mean, we've got-
antiquarians, you have a slew
got
of empty
knives.
bottles.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can poke holes in the top of the mason
Yeah,
jars.
I
They've got
was gonna say
lids.
they have lids, right? There's not just open mason jars. We can make Molotovs out of those. Also, if we were able to get a hold of like raw sodium, we could make sodium bombs.
Yeah, the antiquarian did say something about having sodium, but he said it was an electricity thing.
I mean, if it's
Look, that's not my area of expertise, okay? I can get some chemicals down, but my line of con man work was not in the same kind of con man work.
Well, yeah, if we take the mason jars, we could probably tape a sizable thing of sodium to the lid, and when it impacts, it'll drop the sodium into water and create an explosion. So
Yeah,
it'd hurt.
that sounds. I don't trust my hands, and forgive me for saying this, but I don't fucking trust your hands either right now. And I certainly don't
I
trust
wouldn't either, but I'm just like,
their hands.
I don't trust his hands. I'd trust the priest's hands.
I don't know. The priest is taking on a new enjoyment right now with stabbing. He's quite affectionate to that machete. Worries me a little bit. I'm saying it sets a bad precedent, man. Machete priest doesn't have the same kind of ring to it as you might think.
Oh God, what was that stupid movie back in the 2020s?
Maybe more
About a
than that.
priest and a dinosaur? I don't know. Sorry.
Colossal
Anyway.
pastor?
Yes, that. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Sounds immensely stupid.
That's off my brain now. All right, Velocipaster. Cool. Anyway,
Look, I'm gonna stick with what I know. If you want to hunt
Yeah.
people down for fuel and stuff like that, then by all means. I know light hurts strong eyes from the dark, so I'm gonna keep to that. Plus,
that will probably be our best defense mechanism. How many did we get?
I got 5.
All right.
If all else fails and we
One
don't use the
each.
jars, I can use them here in the surgery. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think flares. If we're not planning on actually fighting this thing, and just scaring it off, grabbing the body, and getting out of there, I think 5 road flares will be plenty, potentially.
Well, and I think the Molotovs are possible to make too. Like you probably have cotton bandages. Those
Yeah.
are extremely flammable. That would be a good wick.
Yeah. And it's easy to just take a knife, punch a hole in the top of the mason jar, seal it with that,
Yeah.
with the cotton swabs, and make a Molotov that way.
Yeah,
right
you
ahead.
just have to keep them upright.
Yeah.
Either way, we should probably make it and then relax. Try to take the edge off. I'm going to sit and slow pick at this Hershey's bar until time. Don't move too far or too fast. Don't do anything. In fact, just lay there. Just lay still. You can talk. I don't even want you looking anywhere too quickly.
Fine. Detective, courtesan, priest. You probably could work how to do that. How many mason jars are in the case?
I don't know. Probably between 4 and 8 is my guess.
Let's say 8.
I mean,
Right.
it's probably not that hard to poke a hole in the top of the mason jars, and if I cut a finger off, I could probably grow another one. Yeah, this is fine. I can do this. All right, let's go.
If you want, I can.
I was gonna say
Oh,
priest is
oh.
getting
Pulls out the machete.
I was about to say priest probably looks really happy to poke some holes in some stuff right now. So
Man, you got me
leave the
ready for
poking to
stabbing.
him.
But I have to learn how to use a knife.
You could practice on a
even.
detective.
No, not me. You use me as bait for the many-elbowed creature.
Yeah, the thing that's way more lethal.
I could be lethal. You don't know.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good idea based on what I know.
Oh,
And I believe you delivered the bullets from Benny last session. To
Yeah,
me, right?
you have the bullets.
Okay, I have. Okay, cool.
I'm not here to diminish the nature of your danger, okay? You're just naturally dangerous, but that thing completely abhors any scientific look. It is beyond the field of imagination. And it eats people. Yeah, it's going to be a little more dangerous.
I mean,
And we don't know if it's just the one either. I'm just gonna
True.
put that out there.
True.
I know about like Slender Man and Momo, so is it something like that?
Is that like New Age boogeyman?
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
Like cryptids.
Maybe. I mean, like I don't think it's a Bigfoot, but I don't think it's far off. It sounds more swamp like, or I don't even know.
Chupacabra, Wendigo.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Nothing matters here.
No.
Okay.
This will be fun. This will be fun.
We've got this. This is fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, so is somebody making Molotovs?
No, not me.
I have been
apparently-
ordered to bed rest.
I'm apparently helping.
Yeah. The courtesan is gonna grab the jars and her knife, and she's going to very carefully start poking holes in the top of the jar.
Okay.
If you'll allow me to make a motivation or a talking kind of guide roll to help her so she doesn't injure herself.
So I'm going to need Voodoo for you to make a roll.
Oh boy!
Right. But you've got some assistance
Hooray!
from some people. So the roll I'm going to want, I think, is a dexterity plus demolitions roll.
Oh Christ!
Right. So all of you that are helping before Voodoo makes the roll can
There's no
also make the
demolition.
same roll.
There is under intelligence.
Yeah, it's under intelligence.
Oh, it's under intelligence.
Yeah.
I have been banned from anything demolition-wise in
okay.
this group.
So,
Okay, so
all right.
all of you are helping can roll that same dice ball, and for every success that you get, you can every 2 successes in total that you get collectively, you add 1 die to Voodoo's roll.
I'm gonna spend the willpower.
If I'm allowed to help, I will.
If you're helping, you can make the roll. Sloth,
Yes.
how many health levels do you have?
Currently, I am at. Why did my shit read? Oh, there it is. I am hash marked at crippled and X'd at wounded.
Okie dokie. So you're at -5 dice to your roll.
Never
Oh.
mind. I cannot make this roll then.
Okay.
It
I'm
goes
allowed
to
to
set up.
help.
Remember when I said don't? Just don't.
I add an extra die to Voodoo's roll.
Yay!
Can't even do it because I have 5 dice in dexterity.
So Voodoo you rolled and you got cool. So you managed to punch some holes in the top of these jars and thread some random fabric that you've managed to acquire through into the jars. What are you using as the accelerant?
Well,
Is this what the detective's helping with?
Yes.
If the
Alcohol.
detective is not going to be stingy with the alcohol.
I don't know. You guys are stingy with the alcohol anyway, so why should I give you my alcohol if you don't give me yours?
First of all, I don't have alcohol. People give me alcohol, and I think it's gross.
That was more looking at the doctor and transporter.
Because you're not supposed to drink rubbing alcohol.
You leave and come back with a different container of alcohol. Constantly. I don't know why you're complaining that no one's enabling you. You somehow, with the city's help, enable yourself.
He's got a point.
It's nothing like transporter goes out and comes back with snacks, looks over at transporter, and he's eating a snack. Somehow.
That's not
Some-
alcohol, dickhead.
Somehow magically there's a
It doesn't
there's a
inebriate
cream
him.
There's a cream cheese pastry in my hand. I don't know how I got this, but fuck yeah, dude.
So there
tiny,
is
tiny little cakes.
So there is forms of alcohol in the surgery, obviously. The detective has what looks like about a third of a bottle of scotch. It has like a full bottle, like what would be a normal bottle of scotch, but there's only a third of it left in there. But you can cobble together a combination of alcohols that you think would probably work as an accelerant in a Molotov.
I did say I was going white, so I would have handed it over. So still gotta make a big stink out of it. Yes. Yes, Lafette. Great roll.
Oh,
She's here to help.
Rolling 0 dice. Excellent. Well, on the plus side, if you're rolling 0 dice, you can't botch it, so...
that's also true.
I'm helping.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh.
Okay. So you have 8 mason jar style Molotov cocktails. You have 5 phosphor flares. Road flares. Kind of old looking ones.
Good, that means they're more powerful.
Yeah.
Safety regulations are down.
Yay. That's right,
Information
OSHA.
lasts.
Have you expended all of the things that you could potentially do in preparation? Do we actually get to move on to the stuff that I wrote for the session 3 sessions ago?
I think so.
I'm ready if everybody else is ready.
Well,
Okay.
actually, no.
You know, we haven't actually checked on the girls at the Courtesan's place to make sure that they're actually okay. Maybe we
Oh
should go talk to
damn!
them.
I got a pop-up message on my fake iPhone watch. They're good.
I mean, I should go just in case, just to check them out. Make sure they're okay, right, guys?
You
You
know, I've been
already
meaning
had
to
a
talk to
chance
s-
for a booty call.
I've been meaning to talk to Sommelier, actually, no.
As it turns
Who
out, the
else do we got?
sommelier and all the girls can be found in the pipes. Strange. Weird. Go on.
And this
Why are
is
they
how we
being-
get TPK'd.
Why are they
Oh,
being
right.
guarded by a creature with too many elbows? How did they get here?
As you're discussing,
Oh, we gotta go
as
see how the widow, how she's doing.
the volume of this conversation dwindles, as too does the camera as it fades into black, and it fades back up again to the sound, first in darkness, to the sound of footsteps in fluid. And as the light comes up, it's dark, and you find yourselves walking through the pipes, splashing in some substance on the floor that probably isn't just water.
I hate this.
You are laden with the items that you have prepared and acquired.
I hate this. I hate this already.
Same.
What was
Same chef.
what's the name of the guy? The guy that's helping us from the Sullivans, his shooter.
He is not here. You're walking through the pipes at the moment.
Oh fuck.
Did he say did they say that he would meet us down here, or
They said that you'd have some help from a shooter. That was it.
I'm presuming that we've already administered the dragon's super juice.
I'm assuming you have not yet.
yeah?
administered.
I was just about to ask when you're gonna shoot me up.
All right, big boy, pull out that ass cheek. And I light him
Wait,
up.
is this really supposed to be where it's supposed to put?
Would you prefer I put it somewhere else?
I don't know.
Where? His peen? Just give him the
Oh, my
injection. This
ass.
is weird.
Well, it's a big needle.
Is it?
It is now.
big.
It is now.
It's-
I put it in a
Comically
different
big
needle.
needle. Comically big needle. The
No,
needle
it's not.
itself is bigger
It's-
than you.
I think it's
So
like
it's-
an
I thought it
EpiPen.
I thought it was a.
It's like an EpiPen injector.
It's more like an EpiPen injector, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it probably like in my thigh, in the medius part of my thigh?
Okay, so you don't have to roll. Like this is super easy. You
Yeah.
press it onto the flesh, and as you press it down, the shield kind of retracts the pressure, and you press the button, and you feel the sharp pinprick as the needle enters into
Don't yank back.
your flesh, and the you can you feel the fluid going into your body, and the doctor holds it there for a good sort of
Just
3 or
count
4
it 30
seconds.
seconds. We're gonna make sure that none of the fluid seeps out.
But you can see that the fluid is dispensed entirely within a few seconds. You release the button, the needle retracts, and you've done your job.
Okay. Give it 15 minutes. If it's not kicked in yet, wait longer. I don't know. It's made up medicine.
So, transporter.
Yes.
When you slept that night, you will have healed
Yeah.
1 level of damage.
Right. So it'd be. Does that tick down the X's or the hash marks?
No, from the bottom. So you get rid of the crippled
So
level.
the
You're
crippled
only
level.
on maimed now.
I'm only on maimed now. Okay. Wait, what?
They're having to help you move.
Yeah.
On crippled, you couldn't walk yourself. Today, when you've woken up, you're able to kind of shamble slowly. With their assistance, you can move a little quicker. So someone's basically having to like
Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This injection, nothing seems to happen initially. But after a few minutes, you start to feel hot. Like you start sweating. And it's quite obvious. People can see like there is beads of sweat forming on your brow, and they start to roll down your face. Doctor, if you get close to him, you can feel he's putting out quite a lot of heat.
That's supposed to happen?
Also, when you look at him, his pupils are fully dilated.
Oh,
Are you feeling okay?
it's fucking hot. Oh god. Like I feel like he starts to get to a point where he's starting to almost want to take layers off. He's burning up.
No. Don't get naked down here.
Oh god.
Keep it together. Just breathe. Just breathe. Keep it together. Haven't even found it yet.
You're feeling like your body has been racked with pain for quite a significant amount of time now. But like as you're moving, you're finding it much easier to move, and like
Yeah, he starts like because he's so hot, he's trying to like cool himself down anyway by like jumping up and down like.
The pain's still there, but it's like you're aware of it, but you're aware about it in a kind of like it's there, but it's almost like it's happening to somebody else.
Yeah. Okay.
And you find yourself able to walk by yourself at normal pace.
Okay. I'm good. We're good. Oh.
Good. Good. I don't know what's happening.
I don't either. This is. Wow.
You
I
continue through the
mean,
pipes.
you're walking by yourself. Good for you.
As you turn around a corner, you're getting close now. As you come around the corner, you see a figure leaning up against the side wall of the pipes. He's wearing a long, quite thick-looking woolen jacket, and has like a flat-topped hat with a slight brim on the front of it, and it's pulled down low over his face. You can see the bottom of a beard, little similar to mine, and a cigarette hanging out the side of his mouth.
You must be with the Sullivans.
Who's asking?
The guy who knows that you're supposed to be down here if you're with the Sullivans.
Give me a name.
The doctor.
And your friends
Are with me.
It's gonna be like that.
Do I look like I belong in the pipes?
I don't know where you belong, son.
In a surgery.
I know. I've been told I've got to come and meet up with you and your friends, and we got to do a little business.
Yes.
So if you know him, you know all of us, because we're like how could you not? Like, come on.
Is
Let's
he
go.
all right?
Fucking, don't worry about me. Fuck.
He'll be all right. He's under some trial medication right now.
Come on, are we gonna do this thing or not? Let's go.
Are you just shadowboxing off in the corner?
He's jumping like.
Yeah, I know he's a little jumpy,
Like the
but
guys
he's reliable.
at there. He is jittery. He's almost vibrating to a certain point, I'm assuming.
I'll take your word for that, Doctor. I hope he doesn't get us into trouble.
Yeah, I hope not either. I'm not going to be handling much in the way of the offense on this. I'm functionally going to be acting as support, making sure that all of us get to go home safe and sound. Everyone in all their pieces and all their bits. And if you take any kind of wound, I'm there to make the boo-boos go away.
Good person to know. Well, I'm here to administer poison. High velocity lead poison.
Ah, acute lead poisoning. I'm not unfamiliar. Yes.
He pulls his jacket slightly wider, and you can see there is a shoulder holster with a big, heavy-looking pistol, and another holster that seems like it's more custom-made, that seems to have a sawn-off shotgun in it.
Okay, so you've been with the Sullivans for a while then.
Yeah.
All right. So then you can identify any important personal effects of someone that may have once been a Sullivan, right? Like a jacket or a hat or a gun.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what we're down here trying to do.
Gotcha.
If we can't bring him back, we got to bring back what's important for Billy. So,
Gotcha.
we're going deeper. Are you going up front, or where do you find yourself?
You tell me where you want me to go.
I'm going to hand him a flare. You know what's down here, right?
No.
Okay. Billy didn't tell you anything about the pipes?
Look, I know what comes up from the dark. It ain't predictable.
Okay.
The things that come up, they're fucking monsters, mate. That's what we're going up against, right?
Feasibly, yeah.
There's 6 of us.
Yeah, monster hunting. Let's go.
Right.
Well, hopefully there's just one that we have to deal with.
Yeah. Sometimes these things that bubble up from the dark, they're like big as a bus.
Well, with any luck, based on what I am guessing, that if it comes from the dark, it's used to the dark, it's going to be surprised to see a large flash of light from our flares. If it's in your face, crack the flare and blind it. If you need to draw its attention elsewhere, crack the flare and throw it.
Gotcha.
We have Molotovs too.
Oh, good. Good. Chaos then.
We didn't come underprepared.
Listen, I need to know something. I need to know what my job is. Am I to put the thing down, or am I to keep you lot up? Because I can't do both.
I
Keep
and
us
the
up.
priest will worry about keeping us up. We can drag each other out. You empty that big meaty gun of yours directly into whatever it is if it decides that it's coming at us.
Yeah. I got it. I'll go when you tell me.
Detective, you think that you and I didn't catch your name. Hale's glitching out. I love it.
Brian.
Do you think that you and Brian could lead our little brigade here?
Sure.
Great.
I'll take the lead.
Sloth.
Yeah.
While this conversation's been going on,
Mm-hmm.
You're quite rightly at the point of vibrating. You're tripping out. The funny thing is, you've never felt this good in your life.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You like that sensation of like the pain that was happening to somebody else. That's washed back over you again now, but it's not. It doesn't feel like pain. It feels like pleasure, and you're finding yourself far more capable than you were before. So your wound penalties now act as wound benefits. Okay, so whatever you have as your wound penalties, it's now a plus to your dice pools rather than a minus to your dice pools.
Good God.
Holy shit.
Shoots himself in the foot. No.
But you're on edge and you're jittery and and you're also like burning up. You're constantly burning up. Like the sweat is pouring off of you.
Am I like am I actually like radiating a bit of heat as well?
Yeah, and like anyone who gets
Yeah.
close to you, it's like there's literally heat coming off of your body. In fact, as you approach the entrance to the place, as the detective directs you to the entrance to
Oh God, am I steaming?
where the steps are, like there's literal steam coming off of your body.
Okay, that looks cool, but you're probably going to need an IV when we get back to replenish electrolytes.
I can already tell.
And
I'm going to be down.
You are
I'm going to be
thirsty.
down. Yeah.
In fact, those Molotovs look damn good right now.
Hey, why are you looking at this like that? No.
I'm thirsty.
No.
Did we bring water? Please tell me somebody brought water.
Oh.
So the detective somehow managed to find himself about a third of a bottle of scotch again.
How the fuck does he keep doing that?
Give me that.
And
Give me that. Give me that. Give me.
I'll hand it over.
Give it to me.
Note the stuff. I didn't have it
he
when
just
we entered the
chugs it.
pipes.
He just chugs it.
Found it somewhere in the pipes, so I wouldn't trust it.
Oh.
It tastes dirty.
Ah, that's probably somebody's piss bottle.
Oh.
God, I don't think that matters right now. I just need itty liquid.
Oh.
He's lapping at us. He's like,
I don't think.
I could taste
I don't
his
think
hide.
I don't think he even tastes it. It goes. He chugs it so fast that it barely touches like the taste buds. He just chugs the shit out of it to get
And it
any
barely
kind
does-
of liquid.
It barely does anything to touch your thirst.
Tastes like type 2 diabetes. That's a historical joke, kids.
Is this modern medicine?
Would I still be bleeding a little bit?
There's nothing
Oh yeah, your
modern
wounds
about
are
this.
exactly. Your wounds haven't healed. Your wounds are exactly the same as they were in the first place. So they've been patched up, right? But now that you're moving
But me
around,
moving
sure.
around is undoing some stitches potentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doctor, you might be a little bit concerned about this.
Should've brought him a
It's
fucking
obviously
compression
having it's obviously having a positive effect on him for the purpose of exactly what you want. But like he's fucking himself up.
I think anybody with eyes is
and
concerned.
like kind of grab him by the face, like, hey,
Yeah.
calm down.
I can't.
Look down. Look at your chest.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you need.
Oh, those are opening a bit.
Yeah, you need to take it easy until we get into the thick of it. Okay, can you hold it together until things get actually hot and heavy?
Yeah, no more drinking piss.
Yeah.
Please.
Just keep it together until it's go time. You'll know when go time is, so just hold it in. I know you're feeling like a bottle of lightning, but cork it up for a moment. Regulate, breathe. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We can't be idle too long.
So you can see a large metal door, and it's got like a locking mechanism on this side. It looks like a door, like the doors you get on storage containers.
Okay.
It has that kind of like that kind of locking mechanism on it.
Doc, before we go, when everything is done down here, you need to knock me out.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
You have to knock me out when we're done, because I don't think this is gonna stop.
Well,
I'm just.
yeah, we'll get it figured out. I can't knock you out completely. We might need to be carrying things, and we're going to need that strength.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to carry 2 bodies.
I can carry him.
Oh,
Assuming we all survive, let's go.
thank you.
He nods grimly.
I'll go to open the door.
Okay. So you pull on the locking mechanism, and it releases very easily. Almost like this mechanism's been very well taken care of. And the door starts to open. It doesn't squeak, it doesn't squeal. It's like it's on oiled hinges. The door opens almost silently.
That's
And
unsettling.
below you can see darkness. A set of stairs descending into darkness.
Also, start walking down.
Okay. You start to descend the steps. Brian Sullivan is at your back. His pistol is out, and it's a big, heavy pistol. He's descending right behind you. You climb down the steps, and it doesn't go down one floor. It seems to go down probably the length of about 3 stories until you reach the bottom. And it's dark, but it's there's like a gloom. Like, it's not as dark as you'd expect it to be here. There aren't any natural lights, but you can still see. It's almost like almost twilight sort of lighting conditions. As you get towards the bottom, you can see that the space opens out into what looks like a corridor that's about 10 foot wide, and it extends off ahead of you. About 20 feet from the bottom of the stairs, the corridor ends in absolute pitch black, like a void. Looking at it hurts your brain. It's not darkness in the traditional sense of the word. It is nothing. It's like the world is broken and you're looking into the crack. Slightly ahead of that, perhaps 5 feet, you can see the tattered remains of a human body. It lies, one of its arms is missing, half of one of its legs is missing. Its chest cavity has been stripped bare of flesh. You can see ribs, some broken, sticking out. Almost no flesh remains on the body at all. You can see a head floating in the water. The body itself kind of sits on top of a pile of trash, which kind of keep it up out of the water level. Because where the steps end, there is probably about 8-9 inches of water, and it's black. It's not clean water by any stretch of imagination. It's like it's not transparent in any way, shape, or form. This water is just completely black, and you can see a head bobbing around. Part of the flesh has been stripped. Half of the head has been stripped of its flesh, but the other half is still reasonably intact. Standing over the corpse, you see something. You see a creature. Something that you've had a flash of before, but now you're seeing it true. It almost defies proper description. It shifts. Its body, what you can see of it, is predominantly black and covered with some kind of oddly shaped, jagged looking carapace. It's maybe 7, maybe 8 foot tall, but hunched over the body itself. Its limbs are painfully thin, significantly longer than you'd expect for a human, perhaps twice as long as a human's arms. Its hands at the end, you can't quite make out how many fingers. Is that 9? Is that 8 fingers per hand? Some of the fingers are longer than others. The arms themselves are articulated in odd ways. It doesn't have the traditional 2 elbows. It articulates in multiple points and not equally on both sides. So where it extends its arm kind of bends and articulates in odd directions. Its legs are long and it's crouched, and it seems to have, again, perhaps multiple knees at this point. It bends in exactly the way it needs to get into exactly the right shape that it needs in order to get to the angle it wants to. This thing is bent over the body and tearing the last of the flesh from the chest cavity. You can hear it chewing.
Well, Doctor, what's first?
As you say that, it turns and its head in your direction. Its neck angles at a really odd angle, like its neck is articulated in a weird way in comparison to humans. It kind of like turns almost entirely back on itself, and you see its face, for want of a better word. Its face is the front of its head is a better way to describe it. It doesn't have a face. It doesn't have eyes. It doesn't have a nose. It doesn't have ears. What it does have is a maw on the front of it. That maw is sectioned into 3, like a normal person's mouth, but with a section that goes down the front, and it folds open, and there are rows upon rows upon rows upon rows of tiny needle-like teeth. It turns quickly as you speak, and its mouth kind of like flares open a little. It doesn't make a noise. It's completely silent.
I don't say anything, but in the back of my mind, I figure out every which way I can make the detective die down here. Because at no point in a role-playing game ever has anyone ever found themselves 20 to 30 feet away from a monster and go, "Well, Doctor, your move, good boy." Never wanted to choke out someone so hard in my life. Oh boy.
Kirby, do me a favour. Chap, do me a little willpower roll, would you?
He's dead now, Warren.
We float down here. Yeah, piece of piss. You, detective, so you turn your head to say the words, and you catch the motion as it turns to look at you, and you sort of snap back. Your attention snaps back onto it, and you're almost transfixed by it. Like, you can't not look at it now, and you can feel it inside your mind. The rest of you who haven't seen the creature yet, who are still assumedly coming downstairs behind, can see Brian, who has stopped short, looked at something, and then he glances back at you, his eyes wide. He kind of holds his hand up.
Do the thing?
He's like he doesn't want to turn back and look, but he's got the pistol in his hand, and he kind of like drags himself slowly into position, and starts to take aim. But it's like he doesn't want to look in that direction.
So the only people that have actually seen it
It's us. It's us. We've seen it.
has everybody actually seen it now?
No, just the detective.
Just the detective and
Brian Sullivan.
I am readying my aim because I noticed they're freaking out.
Okay, detective. Do you want to do a little initiative check for me, please?
What's that roll?
Just do your wits plus your dex plus a d10.
So 1d10 plus 6. Oh, whoops.
What?
11.
What even? Why is there d6s rolling?
That was plus 6 for my 1d10 plus 6. 3 strength, 3 dexterity.
You've rolled a d10 and a d6.
No, it says 1d10 plus 6.
Yeah, it says plus 6.
Yeah. I
But
don't know why it says 1.
it didn't add it. It did the
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you gotta tick
Cool,
off
cool.
the target number, so it's
Yeah.
11.
Okay, all right. Okay, cool. And that's fine. So you will hear the report of a heavy pistol. Everyone was going to hear the report of a heavy pistol as Brian just pulls the trigger. Detective, you see the muzzle flash next to you, and you hear the explosion of sound in this area. It's almost silent here, apart from the lapping of the water. Suddenly, there's the explosion of the gun right next to you. And you can see I'm going to need to make a roll.
All of my audio just died. I love that.
Oh no.
Okay. So let's do... So this is Brian shooting the gun. And he scores 2 successes. This is the creature. The creature is not dodging.
I'm sure it's not.
The creature is not dodging. Instead, you will see, specifically you and Brian will see, detective, that the creature doesn't try and get out of the way, but as the bullet, almost in slow motion, as the bullet traverses the distance between the end of the barrel of the gun and the creature itself, the creature almost seems to like phase out of existence. It kind of flickers like the glitch on a screen on an old VHS movie. And the bullet kind of passes half through its body as it glitches, and then as it comes back into reality again, the bullet is inside its body and exits quickly out at the back, causing it little damage. And it's going to do... It's going to do this much. No, that much. Cool beans. Okay, what would you like to do?
what do I have on me? Do I have like one of those flash grenades? Was I given one of those?
You have the phosphorus. You have your pistol with no bullets, and you have a phosphorus flare. And did you give him one of the Molotovs?
I mean, if he asked for one, we could
Yeah.
pass him down.
No, but like beforehand. Because
Oh.
seeing as the guy is over the body we're supposed to pick up, I don't want to use a Molotov on it, so I will use the white phosphorus flashbang.
That sounds better.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with it?
Light it and throw it his way, I guess, and try to close my eyes.
Okay, I'm going to need you to make several rolls for me, please.
Sure.
The first roll I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to do a dexterity plus athletics check to throw the thing.
Oh, I forgot to get rid of the +6, so 2 successes.
Okay, cool. Can you roll a d10 for me, please? Just one d10. Ooh!
Whoa.
And can you make a stamina plus resistance check, please?
No.
Resistance.
And I'll do one for Brian as well, because he's going to get hit by this.
Am I being blinded as well?
Oh, it's much worse than being blinded. Ooh, okay, he's pretty good.
Damn, he got 4.
Oh wow, that's good.
Right, okay, so now is probably a good time to mention there's a problem with old phosphor flares.
Oh god.
Right, phosphor flares have got a habit of being a little bit unpredictable. Okay, particularly when they get older,
I wanted
the
that to
chemicals
tend to
break
be
down.
whoa,
Okay,
got it.
so the way it works is this, right? On that roll of a d10, if you roll a 1, it doesn't work at all.
Overworked.
If you roll a 1, it will prematurely go off.
Oh.
So it goes off when we're not expecting, but it works normally. It just works normally without you necessarily realizing being right in the right position. If you roll a 7+, it works perfectly fine, and if you roll a 10, it explodes.
Oh no.
All of the fuel goes off all at the same time, and it detonates. So you throw the phosphor flare. You activate it and throw it, and as you kind of like smash it and throw it at the same time, as it traverses the distance, it gets about halfway before it explodes. And consequently, first and foremost, what did you get on your stamina survival?
1 success.
1 success. Okie dokie. So you're blind. Brian, for somehow, when he saw you activating the flare, he put his hand up in front of his face and is not blinded. However, I'm now going to need you to make a
Flammability check.
yeah. Have you got any armor on? You're not wearing any armor, are you?
No, I got my trench coat.
Oh, good. Yeah, well done.
That wool trench coat.
That
very flammable trench coat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you take... Oh, that's not too bad. You just need to take 1 level of aggravated damage, please.
Oh, no,
And that's a slash, right?
It's like, that's a cross. That's a cross,
Hash.
yeah.
That's
X.
asterisk,
An
isn't it?
X.
Asterisk, sorry, my apologies, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Brian is going to take quite a lot more than that.
Oh
He's
no.
He's the one who blocked it, too.
Yeah, I bet he went like this, and his whole arm is fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, bud. Hopefully it's not a shooting arm.
Hey, at least
Right,
it's not his
so-
eyes.
You guys on the stairs will see a bright flash, and you'll hear an explosion, and you'll see Brian. He's kind of knocked back onto the stairs. There are flames on his jacket and on his arm, and he's desperately trying to put himself out.
The courtesan will try to catch him and put out the fire when she sees it. She's just gonna start patting him desperately.
I'm assuming when the flare explodes, I have a perfect view of the creature.
So if you're still descending the stairs, yes, you will be able to see the creature. Yeah.
As soon as I see it, I shoot.
Can you make a willpower roll for me,
Yes, I
please?
can.
I want to
and
go
that
for Brian's
is-
gun.
It's just
So-
my willpower.
Brian's dropped his gun, so you can pick his gun up.
Is it wits and willpower?
Just your willpower. Just roll your willpower.
So I would have. Okay.
Once again, Kirby blows up the party. Love
My
it.
favorite part is how he still is like, no, you did this. You gave me the explosive. Like,
Fuck.
he didn't just ask for it.
I asked
Okay.
what I had, and I said, yeah.
So, Transporter, you pull your pistol, you take aim on the creature, and you look at it. You like lose seconds. You stare at the creature, you take in the shape of the creature, the look of the creature, and you feel it sliding into your brain. And you find yourself stunned by it. You can't, like, literally, you can't do anything.
No, something's wrong. Something's wrong.
And you guys can see, like, he's taking aim on it, but then he's like, his body almost slightly relaxes a little bit more than you'd expect, and he doesn't do anything.
Whoa, what are you doing? What?
Can I attempt to shoot the creature as well with
Sure.
his
You
gun?
pick up Brian's gun, and
Yeah.
you can take aim and try and shoot at the creature. Can you make a willpower roll for me, please?
Is that total willpower or unspent willpower?
Total willpower.
Total willpower?
Yeah. Okay. So you get that same sort of feeling. You take aim at it, and just for a fraction of a second, you can, like, it's like your brain is trying to take on information about a thing that's orders of magnitude more complicated than you're perceiving with just your eyes. And you can feel your brain, like, that something is almost getting to the point where, like, you can feel it's hot inside your head. But it doesn't seem to slow you down, and you can pull the trigger.
Good old Dex firearm. I'm gonna spend a point of willpower to add an extra success.
Good.
Hell yeah, gun-shetty priest.
Colossal pastor of our own.
I need to
Okay,
buy
so it's
time
two-
so Sloth can shoot it.
That's 2 successes, right?
Yep.
Oh, with the
Okay,
extra one.
so-
for willpower, yeah.
So you take aim and you fire, and it's a good shot. You see the bullet. Well, you don't see the bullet per se, but, like, you know the bullet is kind of aiming at the center mass. But as the bullet approaches it, you see it glitches. You get this kind of, like, you don't really have a frame of reference for what this looks like. It's like it kind of suddenly goes jagged and transparent for a brief second, and then kind of comes back to reality again in a slightly different position. The bullet seems to have passed harmlessly through it. Doctor and Courtesan.
Is Brian okay relatively?
Brian is on fire.
Okay. Shit.
We have other means of lighting fire. And when
Brian?
it exploded, did it, like, send embers in all directions?
Oh, there's fire burning in the water. Yes.
Okay.
Like there's like the walls have got fragments of phosphorus on them, and it's burning. It's lighting the place up. It's flickering shadows all over the place. Brian's obviously got stuff all over him. Somehow the detective managed to avoid taking. Obviously, the
Any
explosion. He
flame?
stood in a part of it where the particulate didn't hit him.
It just hit my eyes, so you know.
Okay, so
He's got bits of phosphorus on his body that's currently adhered itself to his jacket, right, and is burnt. It's constantly burning. The only way to stop him from burning is to get rid of that stuff.
Christ.
And you can see that where it's fallen into the water, it's still burning in the water.
All right. What, theoretically, if the transporter is aiming at the thing but he's not moving, what would happen if the courtesan went up behind him and put her hand over his and pulled the trigger?
You could try that.
I'll try it.
You could try that. Can you make a willpower roll for me, please? You're effectively trying to shoot the creature.
I am doing my best with what I've got.
Looking for 2 successes, ideally.
I think I nailed it.
That's 4.
Perfect. Okay, so you get that same thing, the same thing as the priest got. You get this, like, the idea that, like, your brain is trying to process something that is far bigger and far more complicated than the thing that you're seeing in front of you. Like, the information that your brain is getting is orders of magnitude more complicated than what you're actually physically being able to see at the moment. And you can feel your brain running a bit hot while it's trying to do that, but you can still act and you can pull that trigger.
Oh, that's even worse than Slender Man and Momo. Pop!
So if you would like to make a dexterity plus firearms check for me, please. I'm going to give you a bonus of 2 dice because the transporter has already taken aim.
Yay!
And you're effectively just pulling the trigger for him.
Boop. Oh, shoot. Hang on, let me try that again. Oh,
Okay.
good.
That's good.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. Okay, so again, he gets that flickering thing, and he kind of goes to slightly grey, slightly static kind of color for a brief fraction of a second. And when he comes back together again, he's in a slightly different position and slightly closer. But the bullet reformed inside it while it was rematerializing, and you will do. Can you roll 5 dice, please?
Yes, 5d10.
5d10.
Oh.
1.
Okay, that's better than none.
I guess.
Okay, cool.
Does that snap me out of it, her firing my gun?
Nope.
Hell.
Oh, I just shot a gun!
Question.
Oh, God.
The embers and the phosphorus that has exploded, are there any around the creature?
I mean, not too far away from the creature, yeah.
How's its body responding to the light?
Do you want to make a... Let's do an intelligence awareness check real quick.
Yeah. I'm pretty good at that. Intelligence, awareness. Is awareness in intelligence?
No.
No, it's not. It's
Awareness is
in
perception. Yeah,
Yeah.
very.
Okay. So it's also my mega. So let's R up. Oh, I just want the command. /R. D10. Is it greater than 6 or greater than 7?
7.
Got it. 3 successes.
So, this creature doesn't have eyes.
Right.
It obviously has a way of being able to sense, but it's not immediately apparent from looking at it what's actually it's actually using to sense with.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to be impaired by light.
No, I get that it's not impaired by light. My question is, how is its body responding to light?
It's not.
It's not responding to light.
It's like it's ignoring it. It doesn't perceive it.
Well, that's weird.
So it's kind of like the creatures in Pitch Black then.
It's like it didn't even react to the explosion.
Right.
While
Now,
we're on the subject,
I'm getting some. It's not necessarily like a mixed signal as much as it's like its body isn't necessarily responding to bullet fire as much as it is responding to the explosion, like the burst of light as the bullet leaves the muzzle of the pistol.
The sound.
We don't believe it has ears.
So, what you're perceiving from when you do a really quick analysis of the situation right there, it doesn't seem to be reacting to the light at all.
Right.
So the fact that the light's flickering around it, it's not paying attention to it. It doesn't look at it. It's not paying any heed to that sort of thing. But it is reacting to incoming bullets. Whether it's reacting to the muzzle flares of the guns, you don't think so. It's like it's perceiving the attack, or perceiving something something that's about to hit it.
Interesting. I'm gonna toss a Molotov out there at and around it.
Okay.
See how it responds to that.
Before you do that, can you make a little willpower roll for me, please?
Yeah, I got a lot of that.
That's good. I need
4.
Oh, good, because I need slightly more successes from you than I do other people.
Yeah, I got 4.
Because this thing's already in your brain.
In mine?
You look at it, yeah.
Okay.
So when you look at the creature, you have a slightly different reaction to other people because you've already thought about this thing. You've already considered this thing, and it drove you into anxiety.
Okay.
You had a panic attack, right?
All right.
And it took a root in the back of your skull. And now you're seeing it in real life. And that anxiety flares immediately when you see it. You get that same thing. Your brain is trying to wrap itself around an idea more complicated than you can manage. But the adrenaline in your body pushes you forwards, and you can act without any difficulty.
Yeah.
But you're like your adrenaline is up, your anxiety is up.
What kind of roll would you like me to have?
Throwing a Molotov cocktail is a dexterity plus athletics check, please.
All right. It's not my best roll by a long shot.
Are you throwing it at the creature, or are you throwing it at
the area
else?
around it? I'm just trying to hit to see how its body responds to, like, even if it's perceiving the bullets in the attack, let's see how it responds to just flame in general.
Okay.
I got 1 success.
Okay.
He's not throwing it directly at it, right?
No, I'm just aiming in the area.
Okay. So the glass jar would have hit in its leg, but it glitches again in that last possible second, and the glass jar kind of smashes onto the trash pile that is standing on behind it, and there is a flare of flame up behind it. It again doesn't seem to react to it.
I don't know why.
It doesn't seem to move.
I was waiting on you to be like, it flashes through it, but it doesn't escape the other side, so now there's just a flaming jar in its ass.
Yeah. No, it makes it all the way through.
Yeah, nice.
It would have been more funny if it didn't.
Yeah.
But
how does it react to the flame?
it doesn't seem to react to the flame.
Okay, so it's not hurt by burning.
But I am going to roll some dice.
We'll see.
Let's do this, and we're going to do okay. The flames do seem to be flickering up its back. It doesn't seem to move. It doesn't seem to kind of like it doesn't flinch away from it.
Bogus.
Why it's not moving is blowing my mind.
It is taking damage.
Perfect.
Okay. Good. Excellent. Marvelous.
Now
Terrific.
it's turn.
Now it's turn.
Of course.
Um,
it actually
I'm
speaks
in
to us.
danger.
Well, you see, you stumbled into my home.
The way I see it, I've got 6 targets. So I'm going to go
I dodge.
1, 2, 3, No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Brian. 6. Slash.
I love that you pointed because none of us see.
None of us know where.
Yeah, but I know where you are.
Okay.
Great.
6. So. 3. 1, 2, 3. It's unfortunate. So the first thing that you see is it doesn't move. It glitches, and then it's suddenly directly in front of the courtesan, and a limb kind of coils up. It comes back. The hand it's got maybe 8 or 9 fingers on it. Some of them are slightly longer than others, and they all end in a inch-long, transparent, razor-like claw. It brings its arm back, and it kind of coils, like it articulates and coils itself around, like it's preparing itself to strike, and it whips out almost like a whip as it comes into to attack at the courtesan.
Quick logistics question.
Go on.
She just fired my gun.
Yes.
Is she, how did you like get behind me and like wrap your arms around my body to fire my gun?
I'm imagining she's possibly not kind of wrapped her arms around you and taken up a proper hold. I think she's probably standing slightly off to one side, reaching around and just literally squeezing the trigger because you're already in the stance.
It's like that scene from Ghost, except way more violent and not with Patrick Swayze. You're not doing the clay pot. You're doing...
But still very sexy.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. You didn't say you were going to dodge those, did you? Cool beans.
I mean, my action was to fire.
Yes, it was. You're quite right. 100%.
You guys made a mistake. Before he even targeted us, I said I dodge.
Yeah. So can you take
me higher?
Oh, actually, you can make a stamina roll for me, please.
Oh.
You can make a stamina roll.
Sweet. Do I have any stamina?
Just straight stamina?
Yes.
Definitely got more than 0 stamina.
Just straight stamina?
Yep.
No resistance, no endurance.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, that's bad. Okay.
Yeah, oh boy.
You're looking for... Okay, so take 1 level of lethal damage as the arm kind of coils out and almost like a whip as all of the different articulating elbow points unfolds to its maximum potential and catches you with the razor-like claws at the end of its many fingers. It strikes out at you. Take 1 level of lethal damage.
Ow!
And then for its second attack...
Oh, of course!
Well, it has like 16 arms.
I mean, you'll be happy to know that Brian is the one who gets hit.
Oh no!
But...
Oh no! Anyone but him.
Oh no! I was already gonna.
And he completely misses Brian. That's okay, no problem. And for its
Really?
third and final attack, Priest.
Oh, I hate
worked.
So it slashes out whip-like at the courtesan. It slashes out whip-like at Brian, who's lying on the floor and trying to put himself out. He's not paying much attention, and it just misses. It's no good. Its head articulates around. Its body doesn't change. Its head and its neck articulates around, and it takes a bite at the priest. Its bottom jaw folds down, and its 2 upper lips fold open, showing these multiple different, almost shark-like levels of teeth on the inside. And inside, when it opens wide, you can see there's no tongue. There's just a hole that leads into a void.
That's awful.
Thank you. 3 sessions I've been waiting to do this. Priest. He is going to hit you for 2 successes. And he's going to do... You'll be happy to know, not as much damage as it would be normally. He gets +1 carryover. can you make a fucking hell. Can you make a stamina check for me, please?
Oh my god.
Okay. Can you take 3 levels of lethal damage?
Ow.
Ow.
And you also have you can feel when it bites you, you can feel something being pumped into your body. You can feel like a coldness starts to spread from where it's latched onto your shoulder. You can feel like the teeth impact into your body, and then you can feel that there's coldness starting to spread across your chest.
Oh yeah, you're pregnant.
Take a -1 penalty on your dice at the moment. And then we go to initiative again. Only gets 3 attacks though, so you're all right.
Oh,
Good news,
great.
it full rounded us. It's the best. And we can flank it.
Easy peasy now. So if you want to make your checks, let's do Brian. Oh, he's going really quick. He's going to be trying to take his jacket off really quick.
It's D10 plus what?
D10 plus wits plus dex.
Oh.
Is my 11 riding, or am I rolling a new one?
New one.
Okay.
Plus wits plus dex.
Yep.
Holy detective. We always knew he started and finished fast.
Oh. Oh. Wait, do I get the bonus ticks from the wounds?
You do, because you get plus 2. So you'd have an additional +2 onto that roll.
So
Hell yeah, boys, just like last round.
so
I go
10.
last again. I'm about it.
So you're on 10. So Priest is on 13.
So I'm wounded. I'm up to wounded, or no? I'm up to maimed. Technically, because
So
this
10.
is
Yeah.
just taking away.
And then Doc and Artisan are both on 8. And okay. Brian is the quickest out of a lot of you, and he attempts to slide out of his jacket. His only statement of intent is, "I'm taking this fucking burning coat off."
There.
That's his entire action. Detective, you are next.
What do I have? Do I? Don't think I have much, so.
Don't you have a revolver?
With
But
no
one has
bullets.
bullets. You guys didn't get me bullets. You got you bullets.
You're
I mean, you've only
able-bodied.
taken.
Why didn't you get your
in this
bullets?
entire time, you've taken 1 shot, and it was an accident.
That's what I said, but they said no, that was the only shot I had. I tried to argue for more because
Oh,
of
well.
You
was my
were
exact
talking to the uncle was like, "What do you want?" And you could have asked for anything.
Bullets.
A bigger gun.
A
Some
bigger
combine of the two.
a
You
bigger
could
boat.
use
Bigger-
You could use the pistol as a club. You could use it as a melee.
I'll do that. I'll use the pistol. I'll
Oh,
pistol whip him.
God.
Okay. All right. That's going to be a dexterity plus melee roll, please.
I'm actually good in melee. I got
1
5
success.
dice.
That's not bad. Not bad.
Not gonna
1
do
is better
anything.
than 0.
So you swipe at the, and it's a good heavy hit. Like this would normally hit, but it glitches, and your arm passes straight through it, like you're hitting nothing.
Not to fuck Kirby up. Does he not have to make another will? Or
No,
no?
just
Okay,
one. Just one.
That was already. Yeah.
gotcha.
Priest. You can feel this cold sensation starting to slowly leach its way into your body.
So its back is on fire, right?
No, it's
No, it was just standing.
Oh
on the
yeah,
fire.
is it okay? It glitched out of the fire.
Yeah.
Well, time for the machete.
Dexterity plus melee.
Wait, wasn't I blinded?
You were.
Yeah, you were blinded. That's probably why you missed.
I just remembered that. Like, wait, I'm blinded. I can't see shit.
Spending more willpower because I want to live.
Because I want to live.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right.
Okay. Good.
I just realized I should have had a penalty for my injury.
Oh well.
I should have lost one die.
So you bring the machete. You kind of like pivot down. You bring the you pivot and bring the machete down heavily on the body, and again it glitches at the last possible second. But when it comes back in again, it comes back a little bit too quick, and part of your blade is still in the body and still traveling as it returns back to reality again, and you manage to level a hit. So damage of the machete is going to be strength plus 3. So roll strength plus 3 d10s.
Two successes.
Okay. Okay. As the blade exits through what is effectively the chest of the creature without passing through its back, there is a splatter of viscous black ichor. That part of it spreads down the bottom part of your clothing, your trousers, your pants rather. Some of it across the floor. Some of it splats up onto Brian's body as he's wrestling the coat off of his body. The creature suddenly, it kind of glitches again for a second. And when it comes back, it's kind of lying on the floor, and you can see it starting to degrade immediately. It's almost like, see, again, you're not going to get this reference. Everyone else can see this, but it's like as it's lying there, and it's kind of like it's glitching in and out with that kind of like static pattern through it. And as it does so, every time it comes back, there's a little bit less of it, and it just slowly, randomly, little bits of it suddenly just disappear and just not there anymore. And over a period of about 15 seconds, it's effectively dissolves into nothing.
I immediately see my allies. Make sure that they're okay.
Pretty sure this thing just poisoned me.
I mean, okay is relative, but I'm in better shape than the priest. Oh my god, are you okay?
What would you like me to roll?
What are you doing?
Apparently checking the priest. He said it just poisoned him.
Oh, okay. Making it in medicine.
While the doctor's tending to the priest, since we've caused a ruckus, the courtesan is going to run over to the body, not the body of the creature, but the body that we came down here for.
Okay. You move in that direction, and you're immediately hit with the smell. This body's been here for days, rotting away, being consumed. It is absolutely disgusting. You can see the partially consumed head floating in the black water, not too far away from it.
She's going to grab the head and put it in her skirts and kind of carry it that way. She's very yucked out.
So you pick it up, and it kind of like lands into your, like you're folding your skirt up and you like using it as like a bag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you kind of drop it in, you can see his face is kind of angled up towards you. What's left of half of his face, and you can see his like mostly picked clean skull on the left-hand side, and mostly rotten flesh on the other side, and one singular eye staring up at you as you gather the fabric around it.
Oh, don't look at me like that.
We were looking for a gun, right? Wasn't that was like what Billy said? He's like, you bring me this thing. Like I gave it to my nephew myself. You can't find the body. Bring me this thing.
You asked him if there was anything that might be identifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he said I thought it was a gun. I thought he gave him a gun, or was
it
a knife?
You asked him if there would be anything identifying, and there should be a pistol.
Okay, a pistol.
That's the other thing she's going to search for, whether it's on the body or in the water. She's going to frisk the body with one free hand while she's holding her skirts closed because she's very grossed out.
Okay, so make a perception investigation check. Kirby, in answer to your question, your vision starts to come back after about 30 seconds or so.
Okay, and I'll also start investigating as well.
Sloth. Oh, he's just randomly appeared. I said his name and he randomly appeared. It's almost like he's the urchin.
Yeah, how long does it take for me to snap out of my lulledness?
The moment the creature is gone, like the last mote of the creature disappears and you snap immediately out of it.
Okay.
Investigate as well.
I'm going to light another flare.
Okay, roll a d10 for me, please.
Yeah.
Don't forget a 10.
Roll a 10. Go on, roll a 10.
5.
Okay, it doesn't go off.
Yay.
Okay.
No one else catches fire.
On this day.
Yeah.
Or now.
How lit is the area around us?
Oh, it's quite well lit. There's burning phosphor all over the place.
Okay.
It's quite well lit. There's light flickering. It's sending shadows off in lots of different directions. It's reflecting off of the black water. You can see quite well down here.
Okay. I'm going to turn my ultra perception on, my ultra peripheral perception on, and I'm staying ready because I don't know if we are alone or not.
Okay, cool beans. Doctor, you check out the wound on the priest's shoulder. So you, like, in your previous life, you weren't a doctor, right?
No.
Right, so you're looking at this and relying on, like, almost the muscle memory and the memory of your body. And the wound itself looks a little bit like a shark attack bite. Right, but it's got, like, lots of... it's got the shape of the shark's tooth, but it's got lots of rows of them. And when you're examining the actual wounds themselves, you can see there's like a weird, slightly bioluminescent fluid that's in and around the wound. So each of these individual little wounds that have been generated by the teeth, there's a little kind of bioluminescent fluid in it.
We got
I mean, you could collect some of it and
I mean, I think I will.
But it's not really going to help you in this moment.
But I think I'll take one of our, I don't know, probably two or three Molotovs left, and use some of the alcohol from that.
Okay. Disinfect the wounds. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, you can do that without any difficulty.
I'm sorry, this is gonna suck.
Just do it.
And it does indeed suck.
Yeah. Yay.
It sucks, and not in a good way.
I'm gonna throw my my doctor's jacket over the top of his bite wound, so as to keep, like, you know, anything from getting into this.
Okay.
I don't think you're gonna be carrying anything, pal. And then I go to inspect Brian.
Okay, Brian's taking his jacket off. His jacket is on fire, and it continues to be on fire. He has some burns to his arms, his shoulders, and across his face, but he's effectively no longer on fire. He's hurt.
Okay.
He's not in a good way, but he's moving around. He will go over to the priest and almost snatch his gun back off of him.
Yeah, I killed it in melee anyway.
Detective and courtesan.
Yeah.
You dig around in the trash pile. You even put your arms into the water. It's not transparent water, it's opaque black water. You put your hands into the water to root around on the floor, but you two both, neither of you, come across a firearm.
I don't think it's here.
Shit.
I think that even the doctor is probably going to have this revelation as they're looking, like, with the way that you've described the way that guns and bullets are as sort of rare in this place. There's no way that the Turks men are not just going to pilfer a gun.
Keep it. Yeah.
Oh.
As you say that,
no.
as the detective and the courtesan are looking at you, Doctor, as everyone's really looking at you while you're talking, you become aware of a disturbance just beyond your two colleagues who are doing the investigation. A glitch in the air, and another of those creatures appears behind them.
I was ready for this.
Transporter,
Yeah.
you see this, but you also see the other one that has appeared on the stairs
Behind us.
the Doctor.
Okay.
And it is at this point that we'll draw a close over the session.
Fuck you!
If I had a nickel for every time my character was injured and looking at certain death at the end of a session, I'd have 2 nickels.
Oh, man.
If I had a nickel for every time I blew this party up, I'd have 2 nickels.
Fuck.
2 or 3?
2. One was a TPK, and then this one. I don't think I've blew up the party again.
Oh no, it was Bub that blew the party up in the other one, wasn't it?
Whoa, hold on.
He didn't blow the party up. He just got us stranded in an unknown world.
What are you talking about? I didn't do shit.
And then I was lost.
Didn't you set fire to your hotel room and burn the whole hotel down?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think that was me.
I think that was also Sloth.
That was Sloth. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, no, you're right. He was Sloth. He was Sloth. Yeah,
I was like, no, that wasn't me.
Yeah. No,
Sloth
you're
got
quite
our
right.
party trapped in another world prison.
Yeah.
He got us burned the hotel down. I TPK'd us, and I almost blew us up again.
Yeah, you can try to pin that shit on me. Look, I'll
we
play a
didn't
con
die
man.
at the hotel. Kirby killed us in a fucking tunnel.
Almost twice.
Almost twice. It's true.
I wasn't there, so it doesn't count for me. Sorry, guys.
You now get the Kirby experience, the full Kirby experience, Voodoo. Congratulations.
Well, not
Oh,
yet.
that-
We're all still alive. There's still time.
True.
Give me another flashbang. Give me another flashbang. I'll take care of that.
No, absolutely fucking not.
So it's only 9:30. I'm still good to go. What about you guys?
Yeah. I don't work tonight. I got tonight
Alas,
off.
I do work tomorrow, so it's 2:30
That's
here.
fair.
So
That's fair.
I will have to sign off.
That's true. That's true. We have been live for 4 hours. So, guys, thanks for watching. This is episode 8, Inexplicable. Right? That was the episode today. Inexplicable, episode 8. Undercity. We've got not a lot left. We basically have to survive this experience, and then we wait for the fallout. And that's really what I believe is going to happen here. But we have to survive. We have to survive to see what's happening next. And, well, frankly, I don't like our odds of survival right now. It's looking a little grim there. So, brother, we will see you a little later. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. For those of you that are lurking, I love you. Stop lurking. That's it. Good night, everybody.